ain't got shit to do. I'm chilling, bro. I'm super chilling. Super chilling. If my chill had a cape.
I should have stopped and got some candy.
We're already live?
We're tubing it live, baby.
You got what you got up there for the caption, for the description?
For the caption.
It's just this for now.
Oh, okay.
And then when you're ready to start.
This nigga ain't never listened to the podcast show because he just clicked on it on Facebook.
Wow.
He just clicked on it. I'll fuck with you.
So why you don't fuck with us? First question. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
So
Yeah.
you really don't fuck with us, you know what I'm saying?
I'm fucking with you.
Dog.
Oh, I need the internet thing. Here you go.
Internet thing.
I be forgetting shit. I be forgetting stuff.
Oh, bro, you do. I be trying to tell people, man, but
Why you telling people?
I don't know.
Don't be trying to tell people, bro. Don't do that. Don't tell them. Don't be telling them things.
Oh, you already got the caption?
You know, I don't want to see.
What's up is on?
It ain't doing nothing yet. It ain't nothing yet. Damn, what do I want to do? That's rude for you. That's not rude on him.
That's not rude on them. That's you being rude.
What's this, episode 17, huh?
65.
What?
65. We going live. It could be 65 one day, though, guys.
It will be. Oh, it's gonna be that. Yeah.
75? 108.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. 108 it is. Excuse me, but. All of a sudden, you didn't want any burgers?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
He's on a cool tray, man.
And you know what? And what sucks is that it don't be on the video. It don't even be in there.
But it's not even finished yet.
That's dope.
But it's dope though. Like if you just swapped it out with this middle one,
No.
because the middle one here would be seen. Mine's covered up pretty much.
Yeah. It's pretty dope, man. I like it. So we in here, we out here. I gave you my phone already so we can get this.
This
poppin'.
Facebook, right?
It's popping in live.
This is the Facebook, right?
Look at the faces.
That ain't what it's called, bro.
Yep.
That ain't what they call it.
The faces of 5 rings to rule them all. I really like Lord of the Rings, man. Y'all don't?
I've never watched. When you
What the
talked
fuck?
about, can I talk, bro?
Yeah.
So whenever you talked about your high experience, that shit made me want to watch it. Cause I was like, oh, I ain't never seen it before.
Man, you should, bro.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, you gotta watch it from the beginning, though, of course.
Of course.
I really like it, though.
I mean,
I wish I could watch it with new eyes.
they don't do hashtags on Twitter, right? I mean, on Facebook, right? And your shit's straight. Everything's. I don't got to do nothing to it.
You could do some hashtags if you want to. It molds them.
But you don't got to do nothing like do not disturb it or nothing or turn the volume. Everything's good.
No. I got to do that. I mean, you can check it.
Fuck out of this shit.
These are like Starburst gushers.
Wow.
They're really good.
You know what? I don't know.
Let me see real quick.
if I want to put that shit. I don't think that shit's gonna look good right there. Let me see.
Controversy, drama, negative, etc. I was trying to do a picture.
A picture? Oh, cause you done already locked in. Bless you, bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now don't get clammed up on when we go live, all right?
You said what?
Don't clam up when we go live. We can't
I ain't
have
clamming up.
we can't just have a guy not talking over here.
Keto.
What's up?
You ready?
Son, get over there on the right.
Please, sir. Please.
Pictures.
Please.
Oh.
Bet. Now you get Jason's.
What?
His phone, your phone,
All right. I'm about to switch.
to YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what? I think
we're already on YouTube, but now I'm about to transition over. Boom. All right. We live. Go ahead and start it off.
Here you go.
what started off. Shit, I ain't set up the what you call it yet.
Oh, you better set it up.
God damn it.
More people gonna be watching you.
Y'all could talk. Y'all talk.
I was trying to see.
You trying to see what?
I'm trying to send out the live footage.
You? How you gonna do it? You can't do it
You can't.
till after. You just tell them follow the thing.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh,
that's
okay.
it.
Okay.
But I got it to where,
Oh, I see what you're doing.
and then I'm sharing the
I
actual
see what
live
you're
link.
doing. So you're sharing a live link. He's doing some extra stuff, bro.
We'll take it.
We'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take
Nice.
it.
Yeah, so now we should show it on live link. This is what you get.
Excellent, man. You know, technology. I'm still a tech tard.
Take tard.
Now we go Facebook.
Facebooked it.
Share that.
Booked it on the face. Booked it live.
It's that light there is gonna have to change.
That light.
It's brighter than a motherfucker for
The
no
one
reason.
that's pointing at you.
Yeah.
I mean, we could put all lights on me, man.
It ain't
I
about
got
that.
I got a haircut.
It's like it's got a glow.
Ooh. Yes.
Is that Slimer? No. Is it Slimer?
Nah, it's just coffee.
Oh.
But I like
Oh,
coffee
man.
like that.
I don't have any more of that left.
Let me go back to.
Ooh, that's a nice coffee there.
Yeah. Okay.
Beer, coffee, weed.
Always a good combination.
I am in complete love with marijuana, man.
Man, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know you had a Ninja before. I thought you had the Harley first.
That Harley was a bad bitch.
And then you went, and you know I had a CBR, 09 CBR 1000.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when I seen you, I was like, okay.
I had a 2018 motorcycle thing that went
Those gonna have to get turned. Let me see how it looks.
turned down for what? Oh, here you go, something for you. Just
Yeah,
put
The Harley wasn't cutting it. Harley wasn't cutting it. Go a little fast. But not
And
as
I don't
fast
know
as
if you're
wanted to.
in.
yeah.
You're in there.
You got your charger for it?
Yeah, it's over there.
It's already plugged in.
It's on the floor, right there at your feet, to your left. What do y'all think about me becoming a rapper?
If you got them bars, bro, it don't matter, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Support it to the fullest. But if you don't, I'm gonna tell you. Say you ain't got no bars, bro.
I need a ghostwriter, fam.
I can help you write. I know I can't rap, probably like myself, but I think I could write rap.
I think I could probably be the face of your raps. I think we should do this.
I think so too. I think that's a very lucrative.
I'm serious as a heart attack, bro. I
We
just
gonna call you
I
the
just-
ninja rapper.
when I try to think of a rap, like
Yeah.
my mind goes blank. It goes like
Yeah,
but if I can like memorize something, duh, that's easy.
that's where the problem's gonna lie in is you memorizing raps and taking it serious.
I think I can take it serious, bro.
And delivery.
Deliver. Yeah, I can do it.
What's it doing?
Oh no, it froze up on us.
The thing,
Facebook.
the phone.
Yeah, Facebook.
Watch it. Don't bump the table.
Oh,
You mess with their stuff.
Your shit got a virus, bro. Oh yeah, y'all just Kilo. Do you like the Would you like the Ninja better? Which one you like the most? The one you got now, or would
The
you?
Honda.
The Honda.
The Honda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it doing
What year is it?
15.
Yeah. I like that snub note. I had the snub note. I like that bitch, man. The new one, like that one you got now, it reminds me of the Ninja.
Mhm.
It looks very similar to the Ninja.
I just like that it has a fuller body on it.
Yeah, it do got a wide body on her. What's the fastest you done got it up to so far?
Today was like 117.
Yes. Breaking the law. Breaking the law.
Any other apps open right now?
I was on my way to Rush City.
That's what I
Mm.
just did too.
Do it quick. I think me and a group of guys went from like downtown Dallas to Fort Worth in like 17 minutes one time.
Yeah.
Right from Hooters downtown all the way down.
Clear Street.
Hmm?
Road was clear.
It didn't matter. No, it wasn't. it wasn't. Like Saturday night, some nigga on a Hayabusa was with us.
Playing catch up.
Nah, that nigga there was a fool. Yeah. Whenever he wanted to, he just go. Just leave us. So let me put this back here there.
You don't miss riding?
You know what? I do a little bit, but then I think about how much hassle it was. It was a lot of hassle just being.
Is everybody in there?
It was a lot of hassle being on the
You're not in there.
just like being on it, cause man, my shoes get dirty, and you know, just taking in so much. Cause Texas heat, like the weather now is great. Like this time of the year is great.
Mhm.
But it was, man, that Texas asphalt, man.
Oh.
Yeah, in the summertime.
Yeah, that Texas asphalt is
That
a
shit was
motherfucker, bro.
Worried
Sport
me, man. I
bag.
thought my phone was
It
broken,
does
y'all.
cast off heat.
I thought my shit was fucked up. Ah. I spazzed for a second, y'all. I'm sorry. Man, I beat Hartman up yesterday.
I sue you.
I
sue you.
I sue you. That boy was yelling to sue me, man.
Is that what he was doing?
Yep. That boy was like, he's gonna be a purple belt soon. This is terrible. That boy was talking much shit about me yesterday. To me.
Man, I can't put no hashtag.
But it was fun though, man. Love that guy. But then he tried to spring take me could you take me home like right when we left. I was like, whoa, bro.
So maybe he was just doing that so that you'll take him home. He was just maybe he was letting you in.
It didn't help. I had something to do, man. I had to catch up with Kevin. But it was all gravy, man. It was a good day of training yesterday.
Yeah.
Got some drilling in, man.
I think this might work.
It was great. What are you over here doing on your phone, man?
So we're gonna do. Oh, him.
Straight posting.
This what we gonna
Straight
do.
posting.
See, and I move my thing too.
Straight
Sudden.
posting.
I move my shit like this. So I be
Man, that'd be
moving my
dope
shit.
too. Cause then we'll be on like a. It kind of shakes too, though.
Maybe. All right. You think that's good?
That's great.
You're in there.
That's amazing.
You're in there. Let me look over here on Twitter. It looks like it's got a
What's up, y'all?
It looks like it's got a shield over that motherfucker or something. Is that?
Over
The glare.
That's why I asked you if you want to do it or not.
Oh no. It's good enough, but I just
Until we get a
What-
video
Yeah.
capture card. And
right.
Oh, you mean how it looks
YouTube.
like hazy?
Yeah, it looks good up there though. But oh shit, that's what I don't want it to do.
I think you gotta keep touching that thing. Though.
Nah, it's just let's just go live on there.
Yeah, just do.
Oh shit, and see, look, my microphone's right in his motherfucking face. Look at that shit.
That shit's dope too, though.
It's dope, but it's right. It's covering his fucking face.
Maybe you should be taller. It's been a story of my life, bro. I mean, you know,
We live with it.
we live with that, bro. I get Prada's kids make fun of me all the time. They just walk up to me and go, "Hey, Pool, you're short." I'm like,
He
come
be
on.
telling them do that shit, bro.
Like,
That's
come on.
rude, man.
It is, isn't it? I'm
It's
an
fucked
adult.
up, man.
I'm an adult, bro. I feel that's rude too.
Respect me, man.
Respect me, man.
Respect my short ass.
You know what I'm saying?
Respect me, bro. Put some respect on my name, man.
I gotta be proud of for that.
Shit. All right, so I guess if y'all, you good there? You could, you know what, scoot up just a little bit in your chair, see
You know,
if that'll
he's
help.
like super perfectionist on you right now.
You can scoot the whole thing back just a little.
No, 'cause
Oh, never mind, it won't. Yeah,
You finna
Do this.
This
Not
one.
that one. That one right there.
That one. That one.
it's this one, right?
Yup. Yup.
Now push it in.
Yup.
There you go. Is that where you go? Is that good for you?
Right there. You gotta sit up too. You might have to scoot back this way a little bit.
About right there.
I mean, you talking into it.
And we record an audio.
All that audio.
All right.
You good?
Here.
Yep.
Yup. You gotta do this part now.
Perfect.
Perfect. You got straight?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, y'all.
I need a blunt.
What's going on, y'all? Oh yeah, y'all didn't even smoke before the thing, man. I don't even know what type of quality we finna get from this bitch today, man. Y'all pretty sober, ain't y'all?
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, y'all ain't smoke. Y'all ain't smoke. Y'all normally do that. That's normally.
You don't think I smoked?
I know you smoke, but you normally smoke immediately before this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That is true.
Sutton has too many rules right now for us to smoke.
No, I definitely
Just
abide
because we
by
gotta
the
go
rule.
outside.
Yeah, just cut off all this shit and just keep on rolling.
Right. Just see
Um,
empty chairs.
Smoke break.
What's up, y'all, man?
What's up, y'all? Welcome to episode 17 of the Black Privilege Podcast. I am your host, Jay Lee. To the right of me is a special guest, Mr. Kilo G, Mr. Kevin Kev. He actually, what's funny is he actually had was on the very first fucking podcast me and Jason ever did ever.
Yeah, I forgot all about
Yeah.
that shit.
To the right of him is my co-host, Mr. Jay Fly, Jay Poole, Jay Sin, and to the right of him will be our magnificent, very smart and articulate
I don't know about smart.
engineer, Mr. Sutton, BJJ, a fool. But yeah, man, episode 17. That's why I say very first one. Remember we did that shit in my living room way up when I lived in Uptown.
Yep.
We just did that shit. I don't even
It was
like
on the fly. We was watching like a football game or some shit.
something
What was
random
it
as
for?
fuck.
No. It was a fight. It was a
It was a UFC
It was a
fight.
UFC fight. And we were
Yeah,
like, fuck it.
yeah. That
Were
was
you still drinking it? Were you drinking it? No, you weren't drinking it. You weren't.
Long. That was funny though. That day was fun. It was just random. Like it was like, cause I had all the podcasts and equipment. I think me and my wife was doing
We
it.
were like, let's just do it.
Yeah, let's just do it. And we just started like fucking talking, and that shit just, I can't even remember what the fuck
Me
we
neither.
talked about everything, bro. It was like 3 hours.
Yep.
We talked about religion and beef and we talked about everything, bro. That shit was crazy.
Everything.
It was a fun ass time though, man. But Kev, how you been doing, bro?
I've been chilling, man.
Yeah,
Yep.
Chilling.
chilling
good,
like a
man.
villain.
That's good.
That shit's not showing. The Twitter's not showing on this right here on
The
the
tweet?
laptop. Yeah.
Tweeter.
Let me update.
So what
that
made y'all
thing.
even keep going?
Well, nah, we just started back, but even though we had 17 episodes in, I've always had the equipment. We never just really got into it, and then we had hooked up with Sutton just on some jujitsu shit, and then it came up that he was like, yeah, I got all that shit. Da-da-da. We was like, what? Well, shit, let's fucking do it. And it was like the next week we came in here and started doing that shit. Because I was like, we got shit to talk about. We can talk about shit all day.
And I forgot that that he had a podcast, man.
Yeah. I remember, yeah. And he was like, let's just fucking do it. And that's what we did. We just started doing that shit. I said, I can always talk about something. Always something to talk about. But, yeah, I'm just,
So I
you
can
know,
talk about me, shit.
I'm sure you can. I'm sure your ass can, nigga. Nah, but yeah, episode 17 of the Black Privilege Podcast, y'all. This one we talking about controversy, drama, negativity, all of the above, all of those things.
I mean, I guess negativity goes in with it all.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, in a way, you could say that. I got.
I mean, can you have positive drama?
No.
You can't. It's all drama is negative.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Oh.
because drama can just be like an emotional thing too, right? It doesn't have to be a negative one. Drama
I mean, 'cause
is
they have
like
they have
dramatic.
drama movies, you
It
know?
can be dramatic, yeah. It don't have to be just that. It's this. It's
But controversy, that's usually negative.
yeah. Yeah,
See, you had
it's
that thing up.
it's provocative. Yeah, that's the shit that we talking about. Is what got us into it was we had done a podcast last week, and I can't even remember what the fuck it was about. The podcast last week. What were we talking about?
We was talking to Willie.
Oh yeah, we talked about him. But before that, what made us even start talking about? Oh, that Jason.
My,
Yeah, I don't know why we acting like-
my Facebook.
Yeah.
Post, because I talk shit sometimes.
Cause he goes there all the time, and
All the
people
time.
They react very, very aggressively to a lot of the shit.
Well, they haven't lately, just because I think I say shit to get a reaction.
No.
In my experiences,
Now, I actually haven't been saying that because I just that was just a joke for that day. Honestly,
I just saw one not too long ago.
Did you?
Yeah, it had like 37 comments in like 5 minutes, and people claiming to unfriend you and
Oh,
unfollow.
that was that last week. That was
Yeah.
last week when they were
And
claiming.
the only
unfriend-
thing I
wonder
can
if they
say
did unfriend
is
you.
that it worked.
You think so?
It worked. You intentionally put up phrases to make
I
people
didn't.
say
I didn't
something.
intentionally put up anything. I didn't intentionally put up.
And they fall for it every time.
yeah.
It's like they want to communicate with you about the subject.
They can't help but to.
They have to try to change your mind.
They're not gonna change my mind at all.
And but that's the point.
Obviously.
Obviously not. But obviously they don't understand that they're falling into the trap in the first place.
Well, I
Dumb
don't think
bitches.
It's a trap.
I don't think it's necessarily a
Yes,
trap.
it is. It's a trap.
You think so? You think
you
I'm trapping
start
them?
negativity
I don't-
to get
That
negative.
nigga say he starts
Hold on.
negativity.
Watch this, watch this.
See.
That's a
That's the
reach.
whole thing.
That's
the
a
whole
reach.
thing. I don't
you start
I don't thi-
negativity.
You think
get
I started?
You get negative feedback about the negativity to once in turn show them, well, you're just being as negative as I am right now. So why are you even
that's
commenting?
I don't think that's not my aim. That's not my aim
That's
at
what
all.
I see.
That's what you see.
Those are the results. It's
I mean,
facts.
those some of those are the results.
That boy
I
said
think.
it's facts.
If you put up, I had a wonderful Sunday today.
Nobody will comment.
Nobody will say nothing.
Yeah.
But if you go on there and say,
All single women
Women,
are
all
hoes.
all single women
All-
are
They single bitches get on
that
my
hasn't been
nerves.
in a relationship in over a year, it's probably because you're a thought.
Ah.
And then next thing you know, you're gonna have 37 comments.
I know he follows you on Facebook. That's for
Yeah,
damn sure.
yeah.
You got him
That-
paid down.
I mean-
dead to rights.
And what makes them react to that and not like the positive things or the positive things or just anything
Because
that
the shoe
I
fits.
post up.
Because it's not interesting.
I think that.
You don't think-
Wow,
So-
no.
wow,
I think it's a
ooh.
chord in them. Like they may see themselves like that.
I think the shoe might fit.
You think the shoe fits?
I think the
for
shoe.
sure.
I tell you what.
Why would you comment? Well, okay, if I saw that and I was a single mother
Right.
and it struck some chord in me, I would comment. If it didn't, I'd be like, some dumb bastard, and then keep on going.
But they still think I'm a dumb bastard.
Yeah, well, I could put had a great day today. They could look at that fucking dumb bastard.
This is
it's
what
the
I
same
think.
thing. It doesn't matter.
I
but
think I think Kilo touched on it. They want to change your mind. They want to change your perspective of it.
Yeah.
They want to say that, you know what? I'm a single mother, and you know what? I don't fall under that category. I'm gonna change his mind right now. I'm gonna comment and say, hey, that ain't how I go.
Yeah.
And in doing that,
They fall right into the category.
they reacting.
They fall into the
But
category.
most of them do fall. And
They
and
reacting.
for one thing, I'm not talking about all single women, but it's most of the women that I've dealt with, that I've seen, and yeah. So shit,
In your experiences.
in my experiences, man.
Yeah.
Like, I try not to say that I fucked with a lot of bitches, but I fucked with a lot of bitches, man. And so I feel like I have a good,
Barometer.
yeah, I got a good barometer on the topic here. It's not,
For bitches.
For bitches
For
in
bitches.
their way of life.
that I
So
said-
so let's ask this question. Even though we're being kind of specific on just the Twitter stuff or whatever, let me ask this:
or the Facebook.
controversy. Does controversy sell, or is it attention and discussion, debate? Is that what sells?
No.
Yeah, it's
Think
just
about
that
it. No, think about it. Because if there's something positive that happens and there can be a debate, a discussion, a topic, that would draw just as much attention. It's just that it's so much easier to make somebody react off of something negative than positive.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
It just happens so much more. You know what I'm saying? It happens so much more. I joke at the barbershop about it. I say, you know what? We all should start like a news company and call it Good News. And all we have on there is good shit. Like, man, such and such amount of kids got scholarships from this school or this, that. And you know what? Wouldn't nobody watch that shit.
Nobody.
Me personally, I don't think it's healthy for just one side of you know, just bad news or good news. I feel like you need a healthy dose of both because, you know, the yin and the yang. There's no good without the bad, you know?
Right.
So I feel like you need a little, you know, shaking up sometimes, you know, to liven things up. But at the same time, you know, when people just put up shit just to get reaction to
But
is that me?
When
Is
I
that me?
post it,
That's you.
Is that me?
That's you.
I feel like I don't post it just to get a reaction.
But
I feel like I'm posting
Okay,
a feeling I'm having.
Okay, let's
I,
say
f-
this.
I feel like you
If-
don't either,
if-
though.
if-
Yeah.
I'm
you
really
got
posting a
no
feeling that I
reaction.
have at the moment.
If you have no reaction,
most time I don't want a reaction.
No,
Right.
But if you had no reaction, no longer, ever again,
Right.
of posting your feelings,
Right. I really just
Why
want
would you
people to like my
continue-
pictures, not
why
what
would you
I
continue
write.
to post them?
Why would I continue to post what?
Yeah. Why would you continue to post them if you don't want no reaction?
I don't
If you
always
don't
post
want
them though.
If you don't want a reaction, you don't want them heard. You
I
don't
do.
want your voice, your
The whole
opinion.
thing is, I do want my voice to be heard, but I don't want. I just don't want you to say nothing about
You
it when
don't
I
want
say
a
it.
right or wrong
I think
reaction.
well, no, I think this is with most people. I don't want people to disregard my experiences. I don't want people to disregard
That
how
too.
I feel. And I could imagine that's probably where you come from.
That's-
It's like, don't tell me my shit ain't real. In all my experiences, this is blah 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 blah.
Because the shit be happening. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
this
Like the shit happens.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Because I've been there 10 times. So you know,
Yeah.
9 times out of that 10, that shit fucking happened.
And you know what? I think
And you're probably not gonna change that shit.
I think that positivity wouldn't create debate because, and let's go a little deeper. I think that we all as a society agree that certain things are positive and good.
Right.
There's certain things, right?
Correct.
So, which is crazy to me because like we don't act like we all agree what's good and great, but yet we all can't agree to have those things, or we all can't agree that everybody should have those things. And we, you know what I'm saying? As a
Right.
society, we all can't get unified behind those things. But then when you bring up some negative shit, it's like drama.
I feel like
Beef.
I feel like that positive vibe shit that all that people say, and I'm just all positivity. I feel like that's a bunch of bullshit in the first place, you know, because our whole society is stomped down on the motherfucker, and I'm looking better than you. That's our whole society.
That to me would be a major reason why controversy sells.
Exactly.
Because what do you want to like?
What do we want to do?
What
We want to
do
look better
people-
than we
what
want to
do-
look better than the next.
Yeah. What do people see? What do you like? What do you use to like help yourself just get through another motherfucking day? Those little things that you do, and I could imagine that it boils
That's why
down
bitches
to
always talking about they don't want no broke boys and no fuck boys.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they
that's
better
probably
than that.
all
They
they've
better,
had.
they're better than that. You know what I'm saying? How you better than somebody else in the first place? Or, you know.
But like I say, it's those little victories that help them get through their shitty ass day every day.
Right.
It's those little victories
For
Winning-
everybody. Even,
yeah.
you know, even on the, you know, on the men's side, I don't know what men, what do we call bitches besides bitches?
Men. Oh no, it's the same thing. It's like, oh well, like we were talking about last week, talking about, oh well, such and such is like Ice JJ Fish. Motherfucker, so like, oh yeah, that nigga got money, but you know what? I don't want to be no clown ass nigga type. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
like, yeah, I wouldn't sell my shit for that. I wouldn't do all that for that.
He
thing.
created a lot of controversy to make some money.
And in a way, like I say, people might use that to big themselves up. And see, and that's what I hate because I've never been one to use that to big myself up. I just use it
What
to
is that nigga Kevin doing?
I use it to expose. I drop. Yeah, I use it to expose differences. Now, however you judge that, that's up to you. I just like to expose differences. Like, yeah, I wouldn't do that thing like that. Now, if you see that as being better or worse or whatever, so be it. I don't view it as a better or worse thing. It's just a way in which I'm different. But see, a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people aren't like that in life. A lot of people are going to say, oh, yeah, Ice JJ Fish bought a motherfucking house, car, this, that, and another. But you know what? I would never sell my, be a disrespected a clown for my music like that for money. You know what I'm saying? To help big themselves up in a position where they're like, yeah, I don't have as much money as him, but I wouldn't dish. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Right.
that's their way to
Well, I
win.
mean, but the barometer now is money. The barometer is what you have. That's
But
what it is now.
it-
If
but
you don't,
only
if you
in
don't
a
have the
certain
money,
term.
if you ain't looking like you got the bag,
But it's not because
the bag.
But it's
you're
not because you
you're
can
the shit.
because you can go to the realistic things like respect, like honor, like integrity, like loyalty, like a nigga. Like a nigga's not a nigga would put that over those things.
So when do you? I see it a lot in my circle, but I don't see that shit a lot, bro. I don't see that. I don't see loyalty a lot in life and in society. I don't see honor. I don't see none of that shit. Fool.
I'm saying they would have you believe that.
Exactly.
Because that's the only
But
way.
you don't see none of that shit.
It's an intangible thing that people would say, well, that's why I'm not rich like that. Because you know what? I'm not gonna lose my morals for that shit.
Right.
And then he can sit at home
like
being
like
broke
like,
and feel like
everybody's losing their morals for the money now. Like it's just fuck it. They're doing whatever for the money. It's whatever for the money.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
It's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Stomp
Yeah.
down on the motherfucker for the money, and then stun on you for having the money, even though you got it a fucked up ass, sucker ass way.
Right.
Like it don't even matter that you do sucker shit no more in life.
Yeah.
As long as you get the money, and that shit be weird to me,
And
bro.
that's what we had kind of brought it up last week when talking with Whitley's son, because I was saying, yeah, you're putting a lot of onus on the money part, because he was saying that he was like, yeah, but the nigga got money, and I said, yeah, but at what cost? You just sold all of your. I don't care how many things he bought with all that money. Nigga, you're disrespected on the like in media. People
You're
laugh
a
at
joke,
you every
my
single.
nigga.
You're a joke, and you really love music. That's why you're singing and doing this shit. Whether you're good at it or not, that's what you love to do, and you would want people to respect you and like that shit. And yeah, you can get.
Yeah, like I wouldn't want nobody
sure,
to take
though?
me for a joke.
Are you sure?
Am I sure what?
How do you know it's not intentional?
That he's acting?
Yeah.
Nah, that nigga not acting, man. I'm sure there's instances that it happened. Like old boy,
You
the
think,
old boy's acting.
Do you think it's a game? You think
I
that's
don't
a
think
joke?
with Ice JJ Fish it's not, but old boy's acting.
I'm talking to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
You think that's a joke? You don't
Yeah.
think
Nah, he's really got some sort of mental, he's something wrong with him. Like he's got
You
a
think that
learning
nigga slow?
disabilities. I think he's
I'm
slow.
Put it like this.
I genuinely.
you don't think that
No,
nigga
no,
slow?
I'm gonna put it like this.
That's why he can't peep that he's getting gas like
if
that.
you look,
I ain't never
at
seen
the
him.
revenue- If you look at the
act
ad
regular.
revenue off of YouTube, period.
I don't know.
It's
okay?
ad revenue is trash. My sister-in-law
But-
has
but-
like crazy.
But what about the amount of views that he has?
Even him though, it's not gonna be. But you
I
think
still
it
don't
started
understand
from.
how that shit equates to money. I'm still lost.
Well, it
on that
equates
shit.
to
It's a
money 'cause it's
YouTube
just views.
algorithm.
Yeah, it's
a
views.
YouTube algorithm.
Like
man.
Sutton said, for every like 1,000 views, you get like $1 or $10. It's like ridiculous. So, but then like you say, the ad revenue that comes with it, you have you can have like a paid
ad.
channel, yeah, this or whatever. People can
And when
subscribe to
people are
premium
looking
stuff.
for your things, they have no
Nah.
choice but to run into it.
And like I said, I don't think his is intentional at all. I don't think now, oh boy, the most recent dude, the boom, 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 that nigga that was doing all that shit, the black dude, the rapper, whatever, he's acting.
Who?
That dude, Shaq, whatever, his name's Shaq.
Yeah.
He's acting.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
I saw him on. Yeah.
And even that motherfucker blew up. But I can respect, because he's playing the game. He's like, yeah, I'm acting like I'm this, ha ha ha. That's the game he's playing. I can respect that. That's what it is. That's, you know what I'm saying? He's a comedian making people laugh and getting over, and getting the money on it. That was his avenue. But now if this nigga was like, yeah, nigga, I'm a motherfucking artist, I'm a musician, I
No,
like
but
to
he-
be this, that, and another.
he is kind of taking it serious though.
No, that nigga's not. He is an actor. He's
taking-
acting like he's a
taking-
rapper.
acting.
Completely.
He's taking the act serious.
Yeah,
Yes,
that, because
yes,
that's
yeah.
But at the end of the day, he goes home and he laughs like, man, that shit was funny. That's
Them
not
niggas-
even
them
me.
niggas really think I'm that.
Yeah, I don't even,
Yeah.
and they laugh at boom, boom, boom. Like this nigga was in front of a whole, like the nigga already got concerts. The nigga was in front of all these people. All of them know boom, 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 boom. Like they're doing the shit perfectly, bro. And this nigga just act. He was like, yeah, that shit was comedy to him. Like
But
it was a spoof. It was a skit.
I think people like that fakeness though. Which is weird. You know what I'm saying? They like to. They like that act because
People-
I think that's why white America likes rap music on the because
People like to-
they think it's acting if they can feel part of it and really that's a lot of pain
I'm
that
gonna say,
niggas rapping about.
People like to be in on the joke. That's what it boils down to. Society wants to be in on the joke, and being in on that shit to me is like that. Like honestly, it might be one of the best things I've seen in a long time. Cause I thought that's what Childish Gambino was doing way back when he first said that he was gonna get into rap. I thought he was like I'm gonna act like I'm gonna be like this rapper and I'm gonna do all the. There was another dude, what was it, like James Franco or somebody, he had kind of said, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna drop a rap album or something, and everybody was like what, you're gonna drop a rap? They kind of took him serious, but he was just bullshitting about it, and like that was what he was doing.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, I thought Childish Gambino was doing the same exact thing.
He thought he was trying to be a spoof of a rapper.
I thought he was gonna get up there and be a spoof.
That nigga really has
that
talent.
nigga has really great talent. Like his album was fucking remarkable, bro.
A lot of them.
Like God,
all three of them or some shit like that. But
yeah,
anyway,
Awaken My Love was like, that shit is like top 5 one of my favorite albums of all time. Any album across the board. But no, I think people want to be in on shit. I think people want to be in on the joke, in on the gimmick, in on, you know what I mean? It's fun. You know what I'm saying?
It's like why people watch like those Real Housewives shit. Like that shit annoys the shit out of me when I watch that shit.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of drama and a bunch of bullshit. Like why would you want to watch somebody act like that? Like why would you? I don't get why we watching these women act like that. That
makes them feel good about their own life.
You
That's
think
why
so?
I say I think it's two things. I think they probably either they have drama
That
in
shit's
their
weird to me,
either
bruh.
they have drama in their life and that makes them feel better about having the drama, or they don't have absolutely anything going on that's drama filled, so that just kind of plugs a little hole in that gap where it's like, I kind of, all right, for instance, whenever I was in school, I would be the class clown if there wasn't nobody else being the class clown. Like I would like, it's boring as fucking here. But when somebody else is in there acting a fool, I would be fucking quiet and be entertained by that person.
Right.
Like
right,
that's
right,
just
right,
how I was.
right.
I figure a lot of people are kind of like that, that are,
I mean,
gregarious, humorous,
I guess we're kind of like that. Our
Yeah.
avenue is something different though. We express our
exactly. Now that we're grown and stuff, but I imagine that.
But I don't think I would watch that just to fill a void of drama.
Because we don't
But you're
need
not a
drama.
woman.
Yeah, we don't need drama.
I mean, most women. I mean, my girlfriend watches that like all of them
Yeah.
all the fucking time. I walk in there and I turn around and walk out.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're doing this again.
Mhm.
I'll go to the kitchen. So
They want to see how the Kardashians are living. They want to see how the housewives are living. They just want to see that shit. And I said, and it's really a brilliant thing that the Kardashians have done, because it's nothing. It's just like a glimpse inside your life. That's why whenever we first started doing the podcast way back, I said, if you could just really sit down with any person, talk to them for a couple of hours, everybody has a pretty dope story probably. Like like nobody's life is just boring with nothing in it.
Some people are pretty fucking boring.
People are boring. Their life probably isn't. It's the way that they can like draw and be like, oh shit, yeah, this thing did happen. It really wasn't a big deal to me because you lived it or whatever. But I think if there was a documentary of every motherfucking in here, it would be a dope ass documentary. Everybody's shit. Everybody's. No matter how boring you think you are, it's probably just because you haven't ever viewed it like that. But through 30-something years of your life, there's probably been some crazy shit that's gone on around you. No, I know for sure we have. Like, for sure we have. But I just say that that's probably the best way to get to know somebody, like a documentary type shit, because drama or not.
I get what he's saying. He's saying, like, the lifestyle you live some crazy dope ass shit. But you didn't do it completely by yourself. Somebody else was around. And that person, that might have not been their lifestyle, but they have that part of the story to tell.
Yeah, and they might be a boring person themselves where, they just be like, yeah, it wasn't a big deal or whatever, this, that, and another. But if we were, like, telling the stories, like, wait, this shit happened and you were around? Yeah.
Back up.
It'd be like it.
The goat jumped off of what?
Yeah, but the only way to be able to do that accurately is to, like, be able to know them. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody could be like, my life was pretty boring. But, like, if I grew up with Sutton, like, let's say I grew up with Sutton, when he was telling us about his whole story, his story was pretty mundane, basic teenage life and this, that, and another, experimenting with drug use and this, that, and another, his trip. But then had I been around him growing up, I could have been like, yeah, Sutton, but you forgot these things that I remember about you, and they probably might have been nothing to you type shit, But that drama, like
what's his name, does that all the time to me when I'm telling the story, or
reminds
nephew,
you,
he's like, bro, you did this, bro. I'm like, oh shit, you right, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, let's stop talking about that shit.
But controversy, back to the controversy, the drama part, the negativity, like I say, if it spurns discussion, if it spurns debate, if it has people in the comments, if it has people reacting this, that, and another, of course it's going to draw revenue because it's going to draw attention. And in no other time in American history has it been a time in which is like now, where you can say bad or good, if it gets attention, it's monetary. It's monetarily beneficial.
Yeah, somebody can make some money off of
And
it.
that is the worst thing that we can like that is the worst thing ever, bro, because that means that it doesn't like
That's the worst.
you know what I
thing
mean? All right,
ever.
it's like imagine if you could be a doctor that kills every fucking patient that they get, but you get bonuses regardless. Like that's not a good thing. That's pretty much
Bro,
what we're
he
doing with
would-
the media.
I think that guy would be fired.
No, but I'm saying, what if the scenario was that we were in a situation where it don't matter how bad of a doctor you are, you know what I mean?
Right,
You
right.
get bonuses regardless. That's
Right.
how media is. No matter how inaccurate,
That's how our politics are.
inaccurate or false they are, if they get clicks, if they get attention, it's money. It's good for us. We keep it rolling, and then you start having people. We touched on it before, where they kind of just look for the type of media that they enjoy, the type of media that backs how they feel, because they're so tired of the debates, they're so tired of the discussions. You see what I'm saying? So then you get segregated. Now you just got people that, well, I only watch Fox News because they tell the truth about Hillary Clinton.
Right.
They always everybody wants to attack Trump. And
That's
you see what I'm saying?
That's weird at my job. Like one guy only listens to channel. Like he only watches channel 8, and the other guy only watches Fox.
Yeah. It's just weird.
I've never watched that channel.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm like, what? Is it not on your fucking TV?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah. So what I want to do is I want to bring up this topic. Well, not even this topic, but this issue that just happened this week, and it was a national like everybody
Russell
was
Simmons?
Nah, everybody was in uproar this week. So the NFL players had a meeting with the NFL owners, and
Oh, the hush money, the $89 million hush money.
so what happened
The
was
shut the fuck up money.
they said that they were going to give them $89 million, almost $100 fucking million to back 7 different programs that the NFL players kind of all agreed upon. And with that money, like I said, they're basically trying to say that, okay, with this money, you can start pushing agenda for your inequality stuff. You know what I mean? Your politics, basically, your issues. So what happened was some of the players fucking walked out. They left. They were like, no, we're leaving. Okay? That's what the media put out. The media put out that players walked away from $89 million that was getting offered to them from the owners, right? Clickbait. Everybody's all over that shit. Why would you walk away? That is ridiculous. That's stupid. That's against da. Then a couple days after that, it comes out, the story that don't nobody click on or nobody read because they've already made their mind up about this shit. The money was being funneled away from the NFL's breast cancer awareness campaign and the military salute to service campaign. That's where the NFL owners were going to take the money from to give to the black players. You're going to take away from breast cancer and the military and give the money. And
then blame it on us.
and then
we had to
blame
give-
it-
We had to give it to the niggas, man.
and then give it to us. But that part didn't come. Like nobody know. Like I don't know very many people.
That's not gonna come out because the media is not gonna push that
It don't
about
click.
black people.
It ain't clickbait. It
No,
ain't
no,
clickbait.
No. It's we gotta always look like the bad guy.
No,
no
that's what I'm
matter
saying. It ain't click worthy.
No,
It ain't
no,
clickbait.
no, it's definitely click worthy. It's not gonna be there to
No,
be
the
clicked though.
It's
the
not
ma-
interesting.
The mass demographic is not gonna click on that. They're not gonna care because, like I said, they've already made their mind up about the shit.
Right.
That the NFL players had their opportunity to do something good for their cause, and you know what? Those selfish motherfuckers walked out of there. Fuck the NFL. Fuck them players. Fuck da. But then when you look at it, yeah, they didn't want to take away from breast cancer. They didn't want to take away from the military men. They said, you know what? Not only that, but we want the NFL owners to have skin in the game. If y'all are just moving money around, y'all don't have any investment in anything. Y'all don't care about our causes. And yeah, we can't make you care about our causes, but to put the money in it that is your money, that would definitely be a good gesture.
And what's $89 million anyway to all those
It's
rich
nothing.
people?
It's a drop in the
It's a-
bucket, but
those
that
rich
does a
people,
lot.
man.
But that does a lot for. And one of those one of the programs out of the 7 that they were gonna have was the United Negro Fund. Like Bomani Jones said, what does the United Negro Fund have to do with anything about inequality or racial discrimination in the streets? He said, as soon as you go get that college degree and go out on the street, you still just a black man. So that's not gonna benefit at all. Like you said, it was just hush money. At the end of the day, nobody's gonna click.
That's all it was.
Yeah, it's just hush money. It's sit down and be quiet. And
But that's what rich people know how to do. They know how to give hush money.
Yeah.
They don't solve problems. They give hush money, dog.
Yeah.
That's-
Buy
that's-
their way
But
out.
yeah, like, oh shit. Oh, you feel fucked up about it?
It's so slick, and I had tweeted out COINTEL Pro. I'll tell everybody, y'all go Google COINTEL Pro.
I think that's a fucking problem with a lot of people. Like we don't really cherish the things that we have, and we. Man, we buy into that fucking money shit way too motherfucking much. If like you should never ever be able to get hush money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like what type of nigga is you to get hush money in the fucking first place, my nigga? Like what the fuck are you doing?
I can see.
No, I can't, my nigga. I can't. Like you should be able to say what the fuck you want to say about things that happen. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be able to just have this nigga give you this amount of money, because that's like buying you. Now you prostituted for this fucking issue, my nigga.
Let's
That's
say
why prostitution is a fucking ripoff.
Let's say
That's a bad thing.
Let's say Kanye West saw you out and you was taking pictures or whatever, and that nigga slapped you, and then the police asked you to press charges, and Kanye said, "I give you $250,000 if you don't press charges on me." Would you decide then that it was better for him to go to jail, or that it would benefit you better to just take the $250 and be like, "Fuck it, it's water under the bridge"? Or would you just not do anything?
And then
I wouldn't do nothing
and
for
then
him.
You
be
just
the
be like-
motherfucker that got slapped by Kanye West.
Nah, but that hypothetical is just all
No, it's
odd, bro.
It's
No,
not.
it's
He's paid out like 8 different people $250,000 at least. For one of them, he like ran over their foot on accident. A paparazzi dude. They retired. My sister-in-law told me these stories. One of them got his like foot ran over by the by Kanye. He paid him off. Another one got hit by him. He paid him like $350. And it's like, yeah, just don't press charges on them. It's what they asked. And it's like, would you put that in the same category? And that's why I don't like speaking in like complete absolutes, because it's
you
like,
know what?
it ain't worth it to me. It ain't worth it to press charges on you, bro. I'm gonna take this money and go on about my business. Fuck you for punching me in my motherfucking face.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take my cash and go on about my
For
business.
5K,
that's
punch me
an-
again.
I'm saying, you want to
that's
throw
an-
another 5 on
That's
top, bro?
That's an odd ass
It's not
situation,
odd. It's a
bro.
real life situation, though.
God dang.
But going back to
For
that,
one, I would never be in a situation because I'm gonna give a fuck about that fucking picture for one thing. So that's weird in itself in the first place, that you're running up on the nigga for the pictures. You know what I'm
say
saying?
running up. I'm just saying,
If you're
he
close
hit
up
you,
for this nigga to slap you, my
he
nigga,
hit
you
you.
are in the way.
that nigga charged you and
You are
hit you,
in
bro.
the way, bro.
Damn, there go Kanye, man. Damn, what nigga slapped
Trying
you,
to
knocked your
spit one
phone
of
out your
new
hand.
bars out you. You're hitting bars right now.
Damn,
Yeah.
bro. You
$250.
You hit me with a hard one,
A
fam.
quarter bands.
Because honestly, we be scrapping out there, bro.
That's
Like,
fine. But the police
oh,
come.
shit, my nigga,
Everybody,
the
man,
fuck?
Kanye attacked him, man. Kanye hit him, and the police are like, "Hey, man, you
Yeah,
want to
that
put
nigga-
a statement? Man, I
that
give
nigga
you,
squared up on me, fam.
I give you
That
250.
nigga smacked me.
I give you
fam.
250, man. With water under the bridge,
Nah,
bro.
fuck you, Kanye.
You'll just let him go to jail.
Yup,
Just fuck you.
that nigga, dog.
Go to jail, nigga. I'm a snitch.
Nah, I ain't no snitch, my nigga. We
So
sitting
you-
here to fight, my nigga.
Like you told-
We sitting
like
here
you
to
told
fight, my
Hartman.
nigga.
I'm making you a better person by making Lyft come pick you up.
Oh wow, you didn't take him for real?
Nah, my nigga had
He
somewhere to
told
be,
him
my
he's
nigga.
making him a better person by not him not
I had
taking
somewhere
him.
to be. I've taken that nigga home plenty of days without no gas money, nothing. No, didn't ask that nigga for nothing. None of that shit.
Has he?
I had something to fucking do.
Has he
and
ru-
he asked me at the last goddamn
Has he
minute.
ridden with you since you wrecked your truck?
Hell no.
That's what it is. He's mad. You mad that you wrecked that truck while he was in the car, bro?
He's a
You
bad
think
luck.
he's bad luck, bro.
Subconsciously, yes. Okay, that was my baby, fam. That truck, I love that truck, my
Should have got
nigga.
another truck. then.
Shoulda got
It's
another
some
truck.
bitch car.
Ooh,
See, I'm stuck
For
with
one,
my SUV.
For one, I like that car, and
well, seems like you miss your old thing a little bit.
I mean, I like the way it started up, man.
Get you your truck too.
I miss it sound like a goddamn airplane when I started up, man.
So let me bring up this other
Make
one.
your
This
car sound
this
like
this this other one is another another NFL thing that happened this week, and I wanted to bring up another one because it's so funny because we talked about the black athletes and they walked away from the money, and it's like, yeah, there was an uproar. Y'all are so fucking selfish. Why would y'all walk away from money to support y'all's cause and this, that, and another? Like I said, you find out it's for like they don't want to take away the funds from breast cancer awareness campaign and the salute to service, the military thing,
Right.
and then it's like, oh, they're actually pretty damn moral upstanding, right? So another one came out this week. It was I don't know if y'all know about it, but Eli Manning was getting benched this week, right? 200 plus consecutive starts. The nigga has like the longest active streak in the NFL right now. He was getting benched for Geno Smith. They want to see what's going on with the other players.
No.
He was emotional.
Right quick.
Mm.
He didn't get benched.
I'm finna tell the story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he was gonna get benched. They wanted to try, out these other players for next year, see what they got. And he was very emotional, talking to the media about it. Cried a little bit and was upset, this, that, and another. And everybody was mad at the Giants. How the fuck could you? How dare you? Why don't you? You know what? You could at least start him and then bench him and let the other guy come in. Like, everybody got solutions. Everybody's on Eli's side. And then a couple days later, it comes out what, Poole? What came out?
That nigga, he said he didn't want to start the game and then come out of the game. He wants to finish the whole game.
The coaches.
And if he doesn't finish the whole game, he's not going to play.
He doesn't want to play.
This is
the
what
coach,
Eli said.
The coaches actually said, we'll start you. We'll let you play the whole first half. And then at halftime, we're going to put Geno in, see what he got, some of the other guys. And Eli said, no, if I can't have a chance to win the game, then I don't want to be in it at all. But the first story that
I'd have cut him that day.
The controversy was, how dare you bench Eli for no fucking reason? This consecutive game streak, blah, blah, blah. This guy hasn't done anything but he won 2 Super Bowls out of fucking nowhere. But he won 2, he did all these great things for you, but then turn around and it wasn't out there. It's not out there that much that Eli.
The whole New York would have been mad at me because I'd have cut him that day. I'd have cut his ass that day. What? I'd have been so confused as the coach and the owner, the GM. I'd have been like, what?
Yeah.
Hey, give me your playbook.
Yeah, maybe the coach.
I'd have sent that nigga to go get his fucking playbook.
Maybe the coach would have wanted to, but the owner wouldn't have done it.
Go give me your fucking playbook.
The owner wouldn't have done it.
Why? The owner's not gonna get no fucking Super Bowl out of him no more.
The owner just signed him to a 4-year extension
a
year
guy's
ago
a fucking
or something.
Idiot. That's a bad business deal.
And he's got 2 Super Bowls. I think him and Brady are the only ones that have more than one. Oh, and Ben Roethlisberger. Yeah. There's not many elite quarterbacks in the league right now.
But right now, is he gonna get you a Super Bowl?
No, they're 1 in something. No, they're not. Next
Cut
year,
him.
maybe. Who knows?
Cut
He's better than Geno Smith. That's for sure.
Cut him.
Absolutely.
Cut him. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, sounds good on paper, but if
Get
you got
out
a
of here.
multi-billion-dollar business, I don't think you're just gonna be so quick to let go of your highest investment.
That one, he's got to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then have to pay him.
Their
for
highest
it, and then
investment
they
shit.
get
He's
fucking-
not even
Congrats
the highest
on lottery.
Shit,
Yeah.
Congrats on the lottery the
still,
next 10
They
years.
still have receivers that he can't fucking throw to.
He's won 2 Super Bowls with whoever he's got, so it doesn't matter. I don't really like him, but I'm just saying he's got skins on the wall. I wouldn't just be cutting my best fucking asset.
So is the best quarterback ever?
I ain't say the best quarterback
Is
ever.
he the top 10 quarterback
Ever?
ever?
He's the best in Giants history, yeah.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
He's not the best quarterback. in
Man, come
Giants
on,
history.
man. Them boys might have won one other Super Bowl outside of him.
Nah, he just has 2 Super Bowls. He's not the best quarterback.
guess
He-
you gotta look up the
they were
stats.
like 7 and 9 those years, or like 8
9
and 8.
and 7, yeah.
Yeah,
And he
they
threw
weren't that
probably
good.
for 3,200 yards each one of those seasons.
They had great defenses those years.
He threw for about 3,200 yards those seasons, 29 something, 30 touchdowns.
Yeah, he had like a Monty Toomer. He had some great receivers.
2
But now
Super
that
Bowl-
he has no receivers,
2
because all
Super Bowl-
his receivers got hurt, he can't hit the
So you
broadside
got-
of a barn.
So you're gonna get rid of your
Cut
best
it.
asset, and all 3
Cut
of
it.
your receivers got injured. So now you've got
Cut it.
now you're gonna have a brand new quarterback, maybe like Geno Smith or somebody in there throwing to Sterling Shepard and throwing to Brandon Marshall and throwing. Okay, all of them will be signing to new teams next year too. The niggas will be fucking out. The fuck you got Geno
Cut it.
Smith in here throwing me the ball? Are you fucking crazy? Hey,
Cut it.
not a chance. That sounds like some hyperbole over there. You just sticking with your guns over there.
Yep. I was thinking,
Geno got punched in the face and missed a season.
Yeah,
I'm not even getting.
I don't see how he had. It's turned to a sports show like a bitch. But I don't know how.
No,
that
but the point is controversy. The controversy is that nigga said some shit, right? Everybody was on his side because that was controversy. But the real story came out. And nobody gave a fuck about it. That's the point.
They don't care that he is selfish.
They don't exactly.
And he was selfish the way that he even got the fucking job in the first place.
Exactly.
He was like, I'm not gonna go play out there.
I'm not playing in San Diego.
I want to go play. What the
Yeah.
fuck, nigga? What?
Yeah. Who are you?
That shit is weird. That's why I'm saying I would have cut him. He feels like he's owed this shit in the first place. Cut that motherfucker. Dog.
Yeah, but your shit got something to do with like white privilege more than it got to do with it.
No,
You
no,
just
no,
be
no.
cutting this bitch ass because it's like,
Get him
fuck
out of here.
you, white boy.
Fuck-
How dare you?
Fuck him, man.
Hell no,
Shit.
need to be grateful that you got a spot
Hey,
here.
where's Lamar? Lamar's gonna come out next year.
Let the
Fuck.
great Geno Smith come in here
No,
and take
Geno's terrible.
Geno's horrible.
I would never pick him up.
Like I
he
said,
is horrible.
Nigga got punched in the face and missed the season. Nigga, I don't know, bro.
No, didn't he punch like a wall?
He got punched in the fucking
Oh yeah,
face
broke his face.
and missed a season.
Yeah, that's right. That's crazy.
It's a terrible situation to be in, bro.
My teammate punched me.
In
But,
the fucking face, and now I'm out. Now I'm out for the count.
Somebody's got to be pretty mad at you to hit you that hard, bro.
Yeah, I guess.
Was it one of the linemen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was over like $600. Like he owed him for flying. Like
That's a 300-pound
Yeah.
hammer
He
coming
knocked-
down.
But
to
yeah,
your
it was over
face.
something real petty too,
knocked
though.
the
Like real petty.
shit out of
Oh,
him.
well, man.
I'd have gave him that 600.
Yeah, I would have too.
Hey.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I don't like owing people money, so.
Whoa.
Right. But like I say, the drama, the negativity, it's like everybody lunges at that and they just ride with that. And a lot of people don't even want to change their mind even once new information comes out. It's like, what drives us to do that?
You
Why
right.
do we stay so solidified in
I
our
just did it.
stances? Yeah,
just
you
did it.
did. Just prime example.
But
you
I
did.
was doing it as a joke though.
Right.
But
Sure.
But yes.
Right.
right on.
Oh,
Fire.
right, what's up, guys? Hey,
Oh,
Fire.
Okay.
Nope.
No,
Fire.
but fire. He's out of here. Cut him.
No, but why do people just?
Cause people don't like to be wrong. People don't like to look themselves in the mirror, bro.
Yeah.
They don't like to sit with that wrong and be like, shit. Oh man, I gotta eat this. I gotta go in front of them and say I was wrong. Instead of staying on my stance and just be like, fuck it. I'm no matter what, it's this. You know what I'm saying?
Pitiful.
When you know what I'm saying, there's something to be learned from being wrong. Like you can be wrong. It's okay to be wrong.
Yeah.
But people don't want to be wrong. They don't want to come up from that wrong at all. They just want to sit in that fucking shit, stew in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Swallow that pride.
It's
all that
funny.
shit.
I see that shit in the barbershop a lot, where you just have guys that genuinely don't want to. Like, it's like their whole being is based off of
ego.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of that ego shit.
Because
bro.
even before jujitsu, even though jujitsu has made me more less, having an ego or whatever. Before that, I was never like I don't give a fuck about being right or wrong. I just want to be able to have the correct information.
right.
That's always been me.
I just need to. I don't want to say there's a need to get it right, but there's a
There's a need to get it right. There's a need
There's
to
a
have the right information.
Right.
I don't care whether or not I'm right or
yeah,
wrong.
It's not a need for me to be right
Yeah.
to get it right
Yeah,
though. Right.
And people
right.
misconstrue like me giving the right information as me wanting to be right. And I'm like, no, I read a story about it, like 10 minutes ago. I know y'all probably read the newspaper yesterday and it said this, but I just read something that said this.
Right.
And then I don't know, man.
Now you look like the asshole.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, I'm not.
oh.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say like I'm not right. That's just the right information that I'm giving you, or the most current information. And people misconstrued that shit for, like I said, for ego or something.
And people like to be right about your fucking feelings too. They like to be right about the shit you go through.
Yeah.
And that's a weird thing that people do on social media. They like to jump in your feelings and tell you how you're feeling and how you're wrong about your fucking feelings and how
Yeah.
they're right about that shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
But-
you're totally wrong about that.
Yeah, you're wrong about that. You're wrong about people feeling wrong about you. Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? And because people don't want to take the time to listen and absorb what other people are going through at all. There's no empathy.
No empathy.
I think we talked about that before. There's
Yeah.
no empathy between.
But you know what you can say?
people at all.
Maybe there's too much empathy. Maybe
Nah.
there's one where people feel
sometimes
like
there is.
where maybe people feel like, you know what?
Like we have-
I might have felt like how you felt at one point, but now I'm gonna discuss with you how I don't feel like that
Like,
no more.
I
Or
feel like
experience
there's
more
too
things.
there's too much empathy for bullied children. There's too much empathy for that shit.
Yeah.
Way too much empathy for that shit.
Yeah.
I know you have a child now, and
Yeah.
everybody's growing up with their kids and all that extra shit. But hey, there's too much empathy on that fucking bullying shit, bro. Because the world is about to bully the fuck out of you
Yeah.
as soon as you get out of that anti-bullying shit. Like
Yeah.
and they're not gonna give a fuck about your feelings. They're not gonna give a fuck.
How
Nobody.
would the world be if you grew up without a bully?
Cause we're the bully and all that. The United States is a motherfucking bully throughout the whole world, and we try to teach our kids not to be bullies.
Yeah.
It's weird as shit, bro. Like it's weird as fuck. Like we bully every country because we need to be the power, and we tell people not to be absorbed by the power.
Yeah.
And we're so surprised that these powerful men right now have done all this weird shit, but they have the power and they feel like they can do that. Just like America feels like they have the power, so we feel like we can do that because we don't care when we stomp down on another country. We don't
Yeah.
give a fuck about none of that shit. Well, there's no.
Yeah,
there's no,
yeah, it's funny
saying?
because you see that a lot. You see it where people will shit on like a person that might be like, there might be instances of self-defense or something like that where people are kind of like, matter of fact, I saw it on The View. It was them talking about the Ray Rice thing, and Whoopi Goldberg had actually went to bat and said, you shouldn't hit anybody.
You sh-
And for
right.
the woman to have hit him first,
or spit on him first.
you cannot then be upset that somebody hit you, because in no situation can somebody just hit you. And then
in no
you-
situation.
and not expect them to hit back. And the women will argue, no, but they're so much stronger.
Yeah.
And you should only be able to hit back if your life is in danger. Why do I have to wait for my life to be? And now
You know
don't
what
get
I'm
it wrong.
saying?
I'm not an advocate of any type of violence like that. My mother raised me in the way to say that if a woman puts herself in a man's situation, then you need to handle her accordingly. Me as a man says, I'm not going to hit a woman unless I am in dire straits. Like, unless a motherfucker is fixing to, like, I feel like I'm fixing to have physical harm, like, really bad to me, would I hit a female? You know what I'm saying? So regardless of even how my mother raised me, I decided that that's something that I feel, is important to me. But I get what Whoopi's saying. If you're going to put yourself in that situation, right, and then not expect somebody to hit you back, that's kind of like,
Yeah, if
like
you,
I say,
if
it's-
you could dish it, you best be willing to take it.
yeah, it's like you're
I don't-
mad at the
I don't-
person
I
for
don't-
defending
I
themselves.
don't play with that hitting shit at all. I don't play fight. I don't do none of that shit.
Do
so
not put your
yeah,
hands on me.
because
Yeah.
if you hit me, man, woman, and sometimes even a child, I gotta catch myself sometimes because I don't
Yeah,
really
it's a
like
reaction.
I don't play fight because I think it comes from I didn't really even play. We didn't play fight, my nigga.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't
I think we slap boxed one
one
time.
time,
in
and I was
our
like,
entire friendship.
okay.
It's not fun.
This
Me
is
and my
not.
friends used to roll dice and see who
Yeah.
got the higher one to slap each other.
Nah, bro. I don't.
We used to fight all
didn't
the
play,
time.
my play fighting is the jiu-jitsu and stuff like that.
Now,
but,
yeah. Back then, though, I never
didn't-
was one of them
I never
kids.
was them niggas to play fight, so I don't like
Like
being
me and
punched and
me
hit
and my
on, bro.
dad would wrestle or tickle fight shit like that, but that's it. Like that's it. Like I don't like
do
hitting
that shit.
My dad would beat my ass in the garage. We put on gloves and he'd go out there because
Yeah.
he's a professional kickboxer
Right.
as well. So he'd take me out there and just beat my ass.
Yeah.
Like in a clean bathroom now.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't do that hitting
For
shit.
sure,
So,
yeah.
so if a lady hits me, bro,
Yeah.
and it hurts, and she went with malice with it, I might
Right.
spur the fuck off.
It's
just
so
on
crazy,
reaction.
but it's so
Bam.
crazy
Oh,
because
shit.
the United States would have you be like kind of like on this. I don't know, for some reason I feel like I see it a lot where they kind of shit on people that are like defending themselves, or they shit on
They don't like
self
that shit.
defense. But then when it's them, it's like, yeah, I can fucking defend myself and
Yeah.
I have the right to do this and do all these things. But
exactly.
then when it's the other side, it's like, yeah, you probably should have just let it go, walked away. You
Yeah,
should have
fuck
did
all
this.
that.
It's a weird thing.
It is.
And then America themselves are so fucking aggressive and offensive with all of their
Yeah,
shit.
We shoot first, ask questions later, bro.
Always, but
Always. There's no
always.
instance where we like, all right, like 9/11. We didn't be like, okay, now they just did a planned attack on us. Let's figure out. No, we were like, fuck him. Fuck
Yeah,
them.
Iraq,
Let's go.
Afghanistan, all of y'all, Pakistan. I'm dropping bombs on all you motherfuckers. That's just what it
We
is.
was like, let's
Yeah.
do it.
They
Bang, bang,
justify
bang, bang,
that
bang.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't even. We don't even know what's what still. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like we just did the shit, bro.
Yeah.
We just did it. That's how our way of that's how society does things, bro. That's how our government does things. That's how we as people do things.
Louis
Like, we
Farrakhan.
don't- we
Louis
don't-
Farrakhan talked about it. He sat up there and told him. He said, "How can the United States be the moral compass of this on this planet?
yeah,
You're the
we
only.
can't
We're the
be.
only ones that have dropped 2 nuclear bombs, but yet we're the ones telling people who can and cannot have them.
We're
We're the only ones that dropped them hoes.
We apparently can't. We're not safe to use them because
Yeah.
we're going to use
We're
them.
the only ones that fucking have used them,
And that's the only
and nobody
reason-
else can
and
have
that's
them.
the only reasons other people have them because we have been known to use them hoes.
Yeah. Exactly. A lot of them really just have them to make, like, they're trying to create energy from them because we're using all the fucking oil in the world. We're using everybody's fucking oil.
And I think that's part of it too because the powers that be don't want nobody else to be taking that money revenue. That's why they've been killing motherfuckers. They've been trying
Yeah.
to start other revenues of money like Gaddafi.
So that's another thing.
But now they got this weirdo ass Bitcoin shit going on, and and people are trying to think that cryptocurrency is gonna be the new currency.
Well,
But
it's close. It's very close. The way that it operates,
Yeah,
it seems
man.
very beneficial. I think the
It's gonna be
national.
good.
I think the
Should have bought into it a long time ago.
yeah, I think the Federal Reserve has some shit on their hands right now. They're gonna be fucked off because it's the first time in which a currency has been. Because first of all, we all know currency is based off of your confidence in its ability to have worth. Period. If fucking Lifesavers gummies, like if we were like, yeah, for every Lifesaver gummy, that's $1. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was just how shit was. We would all fucking collect lifesaver gummies. But right now, that's basically what Bitcoin is.
Yeah.
The confidence in it is so high, and it runs off of something that is
And
like
it's untraceable, too.
Exactly, it's untraceable. There's like the transaction numbers and shit. It's encrypted basically, so you can't even figure out who exchanges what to here and there.
Yeah.
All you know is how much has been bought of it total. Like that's pretty much it. So to me, it is gonna be like the next big. There's another one underneath.
Sounds like a weird scam going on, but
Sounds like money, doesn't it? You got fucking cotton in your pocket, and it's like, yeah, this shit is worth things, right? Sounds like a big scam, don't it? It's supposed to be backed up by all this gold we got somewhere.
But it was
Yeah,
at one
somewhere.
Like we've got infinite amount of gold.
Point. I mean, but it was at one point.
Huh?
Wasn't it backed by gold?
Suppose, yeah. At what point? Yeah, at one point we saw a lot of gold, and we were like, yeah, all the money in the world that is dollars is there,
is
is
there.
represented there.
Under Fort Knox.
But
Yeah,
now,
but now we've got
it's no gold. It's no gold.
we don't even know how much all the money is out there. Like there's
That's true.
No.
so
We're in debt.
so at what point did we make
Yeah,
more
trillions.
gold? Yeah.
So think about it. You're
So
in
how-
debt. Trillions.
So how we making more
So
Bitcoin?
where's
Well,
your
think
gold?
about this. Think about this. How much of our money is digital?
All of it.
All my money is digital right now.
Literally.
all of it.
So, no, think about it. Okay.
always digital.
So what is Bitcoin? It's
Digital
digital
money.
money.
Currency.
Digital.
It is. It's digital
digital
money.
currency.
Well,
It's digital
what
money.
is my money?
Digital money.
You can
That's
So why
convert
am I
it. You're
why,
converting it.
why am I
Digitally.
converting money to money?
But because
it's
that
a
money's
better
worth
avenue
more.
of spending.
That money's worth more. You can gain interest. It's like a stock almost that you can buy a part of. So let's say an Amazon stock is like $900 or something. You can only you can't buy half of an Amazon stock. You got to buy a whole Amazon stock, or you ain't in it at all. Bitcoin, I could buy 1/1,000,000th of a Bitcoin.
yeah.
There's
My-
nothing like that.
One of my buddies.
That's what I was.
And you can grow. Think about it. I can buy 1 penny worth of Bitcoin,
Right.
and if it goes up in its worth tomorrow, I get a profit, bro.
Right, of course.
There's nothing like that on Earth, bro. There's nothing like that.
One of my buddies just bought $100,000 worth of Bitcoin.
All it takes is for it to go up 1%, bro.
No joke.
1%.
Just threw it out the pot.
The shit's
He's a
been going up like
multimillionaire,
25. It's been going up like
like, that's a new thing. He's
27%,
posting about it on Facebook.
25% a day. Like it's crazy.
I've had
Bitcoin's
people
nuts.
ask me about buying 500,000. What do you think? You think I could $2,000 on Bitcoin?
It's super easy.
Like, for
Look,
sure.
and what's crazy about it is that how it really first got started was the what was it called? The Silk Road or something.
Yeah,
is
Silk
where
Road.
where you could buy all this illegal shit on this website and use Bitcoin and it could never get traced.
Right.
So that was like that was like, oh, this shit is dope because people like, all right, go
I got
use
some
your.
acid off there one time. It was good.
They have. I'm talking about. They had everything. Go buy something in Whataburger right now with your debit card. Like the bank knows where you
Yeah,
were.
everybody
The
know-
ba-
yeah.
Everybody knows.
I
know
think
you don't like
I think that's why the government wants if it to stay like that because they can monitor you.
Yeah.
They can
But
figure out where
people
you're
do
at,
not
how you're
wanna be
buying, get
monitored.
what you're doing,
Yeah.
how you're
That's
doing.
why they're
it.
talking about net neutrality right now
Yeah.
because we're getting so close to being able to
The
separate
13th.
ourselves. Yeah.
The 13th is
from the
in
government and
internet,
its
man.
money.
Hmm?
From the government and its money.
Well, the government and its big brother being able to follow us everywhere and do it, we're getting further and further away from being able to separate it because the people that made the internet and the people that pretty much control the internet are really smart people.
But right now,
Yeah.
commerce for me would not be possible going to if I unless I did Walmart online. Like say if I wanted to go buy some groceries, I can't go with my Bitcoins and go to the register and buy the groceries.
Yeah,
you have
technically, I
apps.
think,
Yeah,
you
can have
that
apps
you
and
can
everything
do
that you can transfer. You can do it immediately. Like
Right, right.
Your Bitcoin is worth this right now. You can cash it out right then
cash
for that.
it, and then it'll go into.
And
your-
it'll go right into your. You can
your
go to
account.
another thing that might be your Apple Pay or something. But they said that Amazon is the closest one I think to starting to accept.
It'll go to your Apple
Direct,
Pay.
Tiger Direct.
They've been accepting.
Yeah, Tiger Direct. I bought. I transferred some money over because it was actually cheaper for me to spend the Bitcoin than it was for me to
spend cash money.
Cash. So
Yeah.
instead of spending $500 on that computer, I did $300 worth of Bitcoin, and I got that
Yeah.
computer for $200 less.
It's crazy, bro. I'm telling you, it's something that's never ever. Like I said, you can buy a
And that's
dollar.
when I was like,
You can buy a
I
dollar
should
worth
have done
of
this
Bitcoin
5 years ago.
You can buy a dollar worth of Bitcoin, and then tomorrow, if it increases 100%, then you have $2. It's money though, and you can always spit like it's money.
Yeah,
It's
it could-
crazy,
yeah.
bro. It's nuts. That's off
That's
the
crazy.
that's off the controversy shit. But I mean, I
Yeah,
guess there's
yeah.
It would be
but I
worth-
guess there's
it would be
I
controversy.
mean, that was controversy.
It
for
would
me
be worth-
because I was bucking the system totally on that shit. I was like,
Yeah.
man, this shit is bullshit.
There's another one underneath, and this is what me and Professor Eddie were talking about, because he was saying there was a guy that was talking about jumping in. I asked him, like, did he know about this one called Ether? There's another one that's right underneath it called Ether that's not worth as much, but it's another cryptocurrency. And I said, you know, have you ever heard of it? He said, yeah, there was some guy talking about buying a whole lot of it and da-da-da. I was like, nah, don't do it. And I said, but Ether is actually growing at a higher rate than Bitcoin, and it's handled the same exact way, the whole blockchain thing, where basically there's like algorithms that are encrypted that every transaction, every part of the Bitcoin is.
Because aren't you gonna need more than one cryptocurrency? Because doesn't it turn into
There's room for it. There's
yeah,
room
I'm saying,
for it.
Definitely room.
doesn't it turn into like the Federal Reserve if one of them just has the monopoly on the currency after that?
The only thing is that we are the Federal Reserve then,
Yeah.
because we own all of it. No, but no, like I said, none of the we own it all. Even if the bank buys some, it doesn't matter. They have whatever they have, and we have whatever we have. That's just what it is.
Yeah,
But
nobody
the
can keep
price
it
of
from you.
we
but
can keep it,
but
yeah.
also if it drops, you know what I'm saying? If somehow it all bottoms out, then you know
just like anything, if tomorrow, like
Yes,
the
yeah.
dollar's the same
you
way.
go.
The dollar's the same way.
That's
We
true.
go-
go
That's
down
true.
to-
The
That's
dollar
true.
drop.
That's
Now
true.
over here we feel like it doesn't, but it still does. I mean, you
But it
think
still does, it's
you
still does
think,
in a worldwide.
we
thing.
used to have those dollar bag of chips. Now they're $1.69. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
It's the
right.
same way. It just is a little bit gradual in either way it go. For a long time back in like 2008, I think 2008 there was everything was super fucking cheap. Like everything was cheap
This
than a
nigga
bitch.
Kevin had a whole different show than we did.
Bro, Kevin.
This nigga Kevin had a whole different show. Has this nigga even been here? What's up, Kev?
I'm here, man.
Hey, what's
I'm
happening,
listening.
bruh?
Listening.
I'm listening,
I'm
bro. You're on a
listening,
show, bro. Nah, I'm fucking
And-
with you.
and-
I'm just
and
fucking
I'm
with
thinking
you.
about converting all my money to Bitcoin right now.
yeah, that's what he's been doing this whole time.
Yeah, converting it back to converting it over.
Nah,
That
Dog.
makes sense.
Dog,
What-
yeah.
I mean, I guess so.
It would be worth putting about a couple grand down.
Yeah.
I mean, you could put anything in it. That's what's good about it. If you got $10, buy $10 worth of Bitcoin. If it
Yeah, and it-
increases
and
in any percentage,
even have
you
to touch
increased
it.
your money, bro.
Yeah, you don't even have to touch it. You just
I could use it
And-
like a stock.
in like
Literally.
6 weeks look at it and be like, oh, cool, I got
Yeah.
now $100.
I think it went up to like 11,000.
Why don't people just play stocks?
Because see, to me stocks are a little bit more unstable.
They are.
The perfect
I
example.
mean, because the Bitcoin hasn't hit a bump in the road though.
it has. It's dropped $400 in a day one time. It's dropped
Once.
once. I mean before, but see the more and more, like you think how much more it has to grow.
Oh
Because
yeah.
not a lot of people are. I think they said there's like 14,000 people that have Bitcoin. 14,000.
and somebody
There's 300 million people in
and
America,
like
bro.
and here's the thing
There's
too, like
there's like 3.5 billion in the world. Anybody can buy Bitcoin.
Anybody. So if you buy it now,
there's one person that has like millions.
Yeah, I'm
right
sure it's
now.
probably like Warren Buffett or somebody like somebody from like Amazon or
well,
Google or something has a
I
lot.
remember like listening to one of Joe Rogan's things, and they were talking about, yeah, this one guy didn't even know he had it. He bought like 2 cents worth, and
Yeah.
then like 8 years down the road,
It was nuts.
it's millions of dollars. And
Because
he's just like,
it literally
oh, wow.
started at like
there.
the value of it was like
Thanks,
point.
Bitcoin.
People could send you stuff you just randomly just send you a Bitcoin just because.
Mm-hmm.
You could just
How?
randomly send them.
How can you send the Bitcoin?
Because what
You
you
have
do
a
is
wa-
you get a
yeah.
wallet. Yeah, what you do is get a Bitcoin.
I got a wallet.
A Bitcoin wallet.
I got wallets leather.
A Bitcoin wallet. It's a digital thing that has its own like encryption code. It's like your own thing. So every time you purchase something with it, your thing is attached to it, and it just keeps track of how much Bitcoin you have. Which is no different from how any computer algorithms work with your debit card or with your Chase banking account or anything like that.
Chase, don't do Chase.
Whoever you do.
Bitcoin is
Credit
almost at 11,000.
There we go. Great.
Oh, it just went up 300
Boom.
just in front of your eyes. It
Yeah,
was
I
at
saw
10.9.
that.
Now it's at 11.2.
There you go.
It's wild.
Money. Cash.
Money.
I can't
It
say
looks,
cash.
it looks
digital.
Yeah, it's digital. It's
Digital.
No cash. Huh?
But like I
No-
say, if you sit
no
up
blue
there,
faces.
if you sit up there and look at like I said, buy 10. If you buy $10 worth of it, and tomorrow whatever the stock goes up 10%, like you increased your $10 for doing absolutely nothing.
Right.
It's nothing. But like I say, you can't do like that. Like for instance, that dude Michael Flynn had just went in and pled guilty to lying to the FBI. The stock market collapsed.
Why?
Exactly. Why? That dude doesn't have shit to do with the fucking stock market. He had been fired from his position. He is no longer influencing anything. But him pleading guilty.
We got to talk about how these motherfuckers can be lying to the FBI and not go to jail, bro. What's going on, bro? How can these people be lying to the American people, bro? And this has to do with people's lives and shit. And
Snitches.
These people ain't going to jail.
Because we live in the movie.
Snitches.
We live in
We live in the movie, man.
Snitches.
That shit's crazy.
Snitches.
And it's their
Snitches.
rules.
Snitches.
Yeah, man.
It's
Snitches.
their rules.
I got some more controversy. That fucking black cop that shot that kid got 40 fucking years, bro. 40 years. The white cops have been shooting and killing niggas for years now, and ain't nobody gone to jail yet. But he has got a speedy indictment. That shit happened like what, 8 months ago? He already got his 40 years, bro.
He black.
That's crazy, man.
He black though.
40 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, he did the crime. He should get the 40 years.
Everybody.
Let's
Well, I mean,
But so I mean, everybody else should as well.
But everybody else should get the 42, bro. They should be holding the 40 bag too, bro.
I mean, but I heard the kid used to sit too close to the TV and shit like that at home. I heard some shit like that. I can't remember where I heard
I
that
heard
joke
some shit
from.
like that.
Yeah, some I heard some joke like that.
That's fucked up.
Nah, but you know, here, this is what I want to touch on. Let's touch on this nigga Keaton on Twitter, man. This nigga. Let's talk about this nigga tweets, man. Now we talk about controversy.
Try to get the nigga on.
Yeah, we tried to get him on the podcast. He
kind of ducked us a little bit.
Yeah, it's whatever though.
Try to big time us a little bit.
Yeah, I guess
Big
he didn't
time.
want to talk to. He didn't want to talk to us. But I mean, he don't know us either though, so I wouldn't just be jumping on the podcast, going to people's
I
houses
would.
and shit.
Oh, y'all on the podcast? Y'all gonna be live? Fuck it.
I
That's
don't
just
know. I
me,
mean,
though.
if you don't fuck with them like that, you wouldn't just be going to people's houses, hopping on
True.
podcasts. But no, this nigga got. I ain't even got all of them hoes. Let me see if I can pull it up while we cause I had kind of pulled up. This nigga is just. We call him the reaction king, man. This nigga is. And he don't even be saying nothing like just rude or nothing like that. The nigga just be having people.
He's got really funny tweets though, bro. It's just funny in a bitch.
I laugh, bro. He is.
They laugh. I don't think they take him serious. I don't think people take him serious. I think they're in on the joke.
People be reacting though, man. Some people be reacting like a motherfucker.
Some people get
to his
triggered, man.
tweets, man. This should be hilarious to be. All right, a tweet he's got going right now says wholesome women don't post bikini pics or pics with their ass facing the camera. Only hoes.
That's true.
Hey, wait. Is this just pools on the Twitter? I mean, is that why you won't come on? Because it's actually pool.
We in Texas. Yeah, shout out.
Only hoes.
Only hoes in all caps.
He actually posts a lot of shit that I think, bro. Like I think that sometimes I'm like, what the fuck is up with these poses? The women actually think this shit is wholesome.
We should do. Is it? What's the guy's name on there?
His name is Beard_KW at Beard.
Okay, is it beard or is it pool?
Yeah. Is this a Beard tweet or is this a Facebook post from Pool?
Yeah.
Here's another one. This nigga's stupid. He says, but mind you, the one that says wholesome women don't post bikini pics or pics with their asses facing the camera, only hoes. What they're doing, shit, bro, you could link someone. Let me see. Oh, okay. What they do is they sit up there and they fucking respond with pictures of their asses facing the camera.
Yep.
And they're like, not me, I'm wholesome. Not me, I'm this. Not me, I'm. And all of them are like, boom, boom, boom. And everybody's like,
He's
bro,
like,
how the fuck?
Bro, no,
No,
bro.
he's like,
bro.
He's
that
like,
shit
I'm
is
sliding in your DMs now. Or like, hey, nice to meet you. We should go out sometime. Then he just starts shooting at all. It's like volume shooter.
That
Like he
shit is
just be
so
firing them hoes off, man.
Yep.
It is hilarious. The nigga is so funny to me on
That
there.
nigga looks just like James Harden too.
That nigga got a beard and he tall. Here go one. It says, which church in Dallas got the most hoes? I'm trying to see something. Like, that's what he tweeted on a Sunday morning.
You want to go to the church with the eye candy, fam?
Like, he want to go
Who
to...
wants to go to church and just think about white Jesus?
I'm telling you, he got just picture after picture of all these women just reacting and just like, I ain't no hoe. I'm wholesome. Da 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 da.
And they'll show pictures of their
This-
wholesomeness.
This one here, ladies, if you're wholesome and stress,
Wholesomeness.
this what it say. Ladies, if you're wholesome and stress free, drop a mirror pic. This nigga got 60 interactions, 19 retweets, and all this, and people are just like, all they do is post fucking pictures to him and like, yeah, judge me. Am I wholesome?
That
Am
shit
I-
is dope.
And all right, so here go. Let me see this next one. He says,
That nigga's Twitter king, man.
I ain't gonna call him Twitter king. The nigga is reaction king. That nigga is hilarious. But this one here, it says, good morning to the women headed to church without panties on this Sunday morning.
That should be addressed.
Come on, man. Come on, man. What are you doing, man? Keaton, what are you doing, bro? This nigga just he have them fucking reacting. This one says, oh, I already got that one. Oh, he got one. The one of them that he always posts on there says, damn, what does
Excellent.
one of them that he always posts says some shit like, how many of y'all ladies are headed to work right now in the passenger side of your car,
Oh,
getting dropped off by your boyfriend who's gonna borrow your car all day and while you're at work type shit? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Why are you come on. And I'm talking about all of these hoes be reacting. I ain't never let no nigga borrow my car. And be like, come on, man. Like, you know you done let your nigga borrow your car before. Why
bro.
you,
oh, he's in it now.
like, why is you fronting?
That
like
nigga's
that?
in it now. He's dipping and swerving. In that
Man,
motherfucker
it's
right
funny. He be talking about y'all he talking about then he posted at lunch and he'll say, how many of y'all are at lunch waiting for your boyfriend to bring you lunch because you didn't bring yours and you got dropped off at work this morning? He have like the same like 10 tweets that he just rephrase different ways and he posts them shit and everybody fucking reacts every time. It is the funniest shit I've ever
It's the
seen.
same people reacting though.
The same people, but they all be heated. Well, I can't even say the same people because I be seeing a bunch of different people. The
I
fact
mean,
that
it's a
women-
bunch of different.
it
the
is
same.
hilarious to me. That nigga say, you pregnant? That nigga be asking like, that nigga said, oh, you pregnant? I'm finna unfollow you. That nigga is stupid.
I
man.
unfollow the pregnant ones though.
That is stupid. You and that nigga would probably get along.
That's
man.
why I wanted a nigga on the show, bro.
Y'all niggas would get along.
Y'all niggas would get a.
Is he here in Dallas?
Yeah, he's
from
The
Mesquite.
nigga stay in Mesquite. I think he went to Horn or something. Yeah, he wouldn't fuck with us. He nigga kind of ducked us a little bit, but whatever. I mean, like I say, ain't no big deal. It's just he.
Yeah, we didn't grow up with the nigga nothing like that.
Nah, I don't know him.
Yeah.
I just know him from Twitter. We probably know the same people, kinda maybe.
Yeah.
But
He's younger than us, I think.
yeah, he's a little younger. Yeah, a couple years younger than us. I'm trying to think of another one of that nigga tweets, man. That nigga has some other funny shit that he always posts. And they always be at. See, look at that. And he always talking about for research purposes and all of them. Be like,
I mean, you know, you gotta
Sieg,
You
Pool,
have to do your research
It's-
before you have these statements. You can't just go out here and just blatantly say shit, bro. You got to do your research.
that nigga.
But he
got-
also knows how to word things.
He does know
Way
how to
better
word
than you.
things way better than me. Like, and he does it. He does it on the right form. Like he puts it on Twitter, and he doesn't put it on Facebook.
Yeah,
You know,
Facebook is the
worst.
worst.
I think Facebook will get more negative attention than it will get, you know, the positive, fun attention.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know that like it's too vile on
Unless
fucking
you just got
Facebook
pictures of
because
friends.
because pictures on or things on Facebook, everybody's so uptight.
Yeah.
They're very uptight. You know, it's like NFL coaches. They're real uptight. They can't have fun.
Yeah.
There's no fun there. And then the only fun is this certain fun. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
can't just be outlandish.
Can't
like
do
you,
anything else.
you can't be
outside
outlandish
of
like
this.
you do on Twitter.
I think people
And
just expect a certain.
But then Twitter to me is like sometimes just way too outlandish and fake. Like, come on, y'all doing it's way too much.
He was
over
talking
here.
about if you. He said if you got if you have a beard that connects, the women will respond to you in 2.3 seconds. But if your beard is patchy, then they'll block you. He be saying shit like that, and all the women
That's
just
true.
That's true.
Oh man,
He is funny though. That nigga just
redneck.
every time he tweets something, I just look and I be like, yep, they finna start reacting to that
They
shit.
finna
Here it go.
get in that.
Yeah, here you go right now.
I mean, because he tweets a lot of single nigga shit, you know,
yeah,
and you know
yeah, I guess that's right.
he tweets a lot of, you know, from my perspective, and that's why I can applaud him. That's why I can applaud the man.
And this
you
is
know?
and this is perfect. This describes it perfectly because in his bio it says, "Don't give me your number if you're gonna get mad at my tweets within a few weeks."
Yep. I actually had a chick really be upset about the things that I tweeted. She didn't even follow me. She just looked at my tweets and was like, "Why did you tweet that? Why did you?" I'm like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why are you looking at that shit?"
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you looking at that? Why did you?
Right.
that would have shut it up right there.
This ain't about you.
It's not about you.
Do you want this in your mouth?
Whoa.
Yeah. See that then it's sexual harassment.
Nah, man. She should have commented on your shit.
Take my tweets out your mouth.
Take my tweets out your mouth. No, this was a girl I was talking to. Like
Yeah.
she would text me about why did you
Even
retweet that picture of that chick? I don't even know her.
Hey,
I don't even know her.
Even more reason to just text her a random picture of her dick and just be like, yeah, yeah, that's why I talked to you.
Cyber sexual assault.
Cyber.
Damn, I shouldn't have said that. That shit's gonna be something. I promise.
Cyber
Hashtag.
sexual assault.
Yeah, cyber sexual assault.
It
I mean,
probably
that-
is already.
It might be.
I think
I could imagine it being.
all those women talking about I don't want dick pics in my DMs. That's fucking assault, bro.
Yeah,
with
you
your
can't-
dick, bro.
Can't just throw dick pics.
you
Don't-
can't just throw your
Don't
dick.
say it out loud, because once you post it, you know how many more they got.
Man.
Exactly.
They got 100 more, and they
Exact-
probably wasn't even the guys' dicks. They were probably just
random dick pics.
Yeah,
Stock
I do it.
pics.
I remember I used to say,
said,
I do it.
I said, hey,
I do it.
y'all two guys are lucky.
What?
Thank you.
I used to send a couple of my buddies just random dicks.
Okay.
Just
Hey,
random dick pics.
don't send me
because
that.
they'll be sitting at work. They work corporate jobs, you know, in a meeting. And
We
just
need
open it up,
we
and there's just
need
this
to get
big
like
old
we need to
throbbing
get
cock
like
in front of 'em.
a button when Sutton starts doing this shit and it goes, "Why guys?"
Yeah.
Why, guy? I'm with that. Yeah, because that is some shit that is totally out of my
totally
wheelhouse.
lost on that Sutton. We're like, "Whoa."
You went
Yeah,
to a
no.
weird place with that shit. I am not for that. No, sir. Don't.
I
Nah.
believe him.
Don't ever get that. Love you to death, son. Don't get that cool with me.
Oh
Yeah.
man, don't worry about it.
Don't-
Hey, I'm out of that phase.
Thank you, God. Golly.
I think it stopped when my friend just sent a picture of his butthole to me. I was like, I'm done.
Wow.
All right, you crossed the line.
All right, bro. Too far. Too far.
But
Yeah, controversy, bro. Fox News.
but
Yeah, controversy. Fox News makes so much money on their media, bro.
yeah, they don't tell nothing straight.
They don't tell nothing, bro.
Not
Nothing.
one thing
It makes
straight.
you want to almost like get.
I
down and lay
disagree.
down.
I follow Fox
It
News
almost-
wholeheartedly.
Right, boy.
It almost makes you just want to punch people when they're talking to you about it.
Yeah,
Like
I say that people
I
want to hear what they
I
wanna
talked to
hear.
one of the dudes at work, and like when we're talking, when we're conversing, and we get to the politics and you know about the social inequalities and stuff like that, you almost just want to just haul off and just hit him, bro,
Yeah,
because he's just not getting it. And no matter how much you stress to him about, you know, why this is that and this is this, you know what I'm saying, and giving him examples of it, he's like, nah, man, you shouldn't act like that.
yeah.
It's like, whoa, bro, come on.
Kilo,
with
what
this
you
shit.
think would be like? Do you think that people grasp on to like wanting to be better than other people when it comes to controversy, or do they want to, or is it just the excitement of the debate, something that they lack in their life?
It's excitement of negativity.
Yeah.
It's nothing that they want to be. It's something that they can't be. So you rather argue down what you're not than to argue for what you are.
So that's why people scroll past positive shit. They're like, oh, I'm already on that shit, so I'm just
Yeah.
gonna scroll past it. I don't have to retweet it or whatever. But then when it's something negative, they grasp onto it and be like, well, shit, everything ain't like that. Stop being. Do you feel like people are actually trying to change people's mindset into a positive light?
No, they just.
You think it
like
comes from a bad
negativity.
place?
No, they just like negativity.
I don't know.
Negativity is interesting.
I think I'd
Okay,
go against that because
let
I
me
think a
ask you
lot of
something.
people try to change Pool's mind to a more positive mindset than they
but-
are
okay,
trying.
But I
to.
feel
Let
like
me
they
give you a
attack.
perfect
I feel like they attack me in the same right that they're trying to change my mind.
Let me ask you
You
something.
know, because they
You
call
wanna
me
hear a story?
stupid.
You want to hear a story?
Go ahead, tell us, because you ain't spoke at all.
You want to hear how I fell in love?
Oh my God.
See,
no.
no, he doesn't want to hear it. Hey,
Go
do you want
ahead.
me- do you want me to hear how I became back single and took over the world?
No.
how my heart got broken and this. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
And people
because
only wanna hear the negative.
because I think it's because I'm personally attached to the situation. But yeah, I like hearing love stories.
Okay, guess what?
I
Love
watch
sucks.
I watch the romantic comedies by myself and shit. You know, I'm a hopeless romantic in a way.
So
Sometimes.
it was because you
But-
knew the story.
And
But-
bitches
yeah,
are
yeah.
bitches.
But man. But right now, I'm on some other. You know me, I'm on some other shit right this moment.
Bitches are bitches.
But
And hoes
but-
are whores.
I'm too close to you to know about your situation, so I don't want to hear the situation about you falling in love.
and I wouldn't tell it. It's no situation about falling in love. I don't care. It's just the fact of in your mind,
but do
you rather hear the negative.
No, I'd rather hear your success story, how you came up out of the negative situation that you put yourself in when you weren't in love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you pull
Because-
yourself out of it.
Because you pulled yourself out of that negative situation.
Correct.
Boom. So that's more like a
A positive
A
good.
success story.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So,
think that's
so,
what it
And it
is.
still starts with negativity.
because the love story will end up turning into a disaster. But if you tell the story after, you know what I'm saying?
That's the positivity.
That's the
that comes.
positivity.
Wow. You know what? I think y'all just made a really good point that I made at the beginning, and that was
I don't know.
that if positivity invoked as good of a discussion and debate as negativity, it would get the same play, right? But if we're already at the end of the story where the positive starts, nobody want to hear that. Everybody does like to hear the success story, though.
Yeah.
A lot of people really don't want to hear about everything was great, and
From
you
the
know what?
beginning.
Shit went to shit. Don't nobody really want to hear that shit.
But people want to hear the shit is shit.
No,
and you-
maybe
and you
depending
right,
on who
but
it
right,
is.
people
People want to hear the happy story at the end of
Yeah.
you coming
Yeah.
through. Nobody likes to hear this. Everybody hates the way stories end if they end badly.
Yeah.
Everybody likes the happy ending
Endings,
because
yeah.
like when you watch a movie, if it doesn't like end in
Triumphantness.
the conclusion to you how you feel that the conclusion should go, you're fucked. The
Yeah, the
movie
story was
sucked.
trash.
The whole shit is sucked. But sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes that shit is fucked.
Yeah.
Sometimes the shit's fucked, and that's just the story.
Sometimes it's fucked and that's
And
the
peop-
story,
and
but a
people-
lot of people don't want to hear that.
People don't want to hear that, but sometimes that's just what it is.
and
you know
that's
what I'm saying?
and that's fine. But I think y'all made my point. They want to
But-
hear positivity,
but the
they
thing-
don't
but-
want to
but
hear
you-
the
but you-
negativity.
But you gotta have the yin and the yang, like I said.
You do. You
Beca-
gotta
because
have
because
both.
it- because
You have to sneak
because
it to
there
'em.
is no success without the failure. There's
Right.
no success without failure. There's no positivity without the negativity to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Because you won't even know it's positive.
You're right.
If there was no negative.
You're right, but what I'm saying is that a lot of people feel like they have enough of the negativity probably in their life. So to be able to hear the success stories and shit out there, that helps
Right.
them. That's better for them. That's
You want
good
one of
for them.
those?
So that's what I'm feeling like. I'm leaning more towards controversy.
$3.
People do grasp on the controversy.
You don't want that one.
People do grasp on the controversy, but why they're doing it
That's
is
the last one.
why they're doing it is for positive. Right? That's what they're doing. They're doing it for the positive.
Oh! I just told him he should have waited.
That nigga put that right in his mouth and just spewed that shit everywhere. Look.
it's all
Look.
good.
It's slow right here. It's doing it. It did it again. It did it on the feed right here. That's hilarious.
Yeah, there's no napkins, bro. Sorry.
Kilo, I wanted to know.
You saw me drop it.
Bro, you fucking up, bro.
I
You
thought
fuck.
you picked the other one up.
I picked it up and gave it to him.
You fucking up, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. I thought you picked that one up.
Yeah, you fucked
Oh
up.
no.
He finna get you a town or whatever.
Yeah, he's got you.
But I think
really saved it though.
Yeah.
made-
You saved it.
I think we made a breakthrough because controversy sells, but the reason why it sells,
It's because people want to hear the
people
success.
want the success. People want to change the controversy or change this mindset of it or change this. So it's like
They want to see the light at the end of the tunnel. They want to see it.
they want to hear it and they want to say, you know what, but it could have been this or it could have been that. That's why there's discussions and debates a lot behind controversy or drama or shit like that. They want to change. If she would have just did this, that would have made it better.
So you think that
it comes from a good place.
That my matter of factness, my
reality.
my reality of there's no happy ending to that story.
It probably
It
irks.
irks them
Yeah.
that I don't have a happy ending to the
ex-
story of my dealings with some of these women when I put it out there.
Exactly.
Especially because it's usually, if not always, in absolutes. You're always speaking in absolutes.
Right.
There is no gray area.
Even though I don't always feel that
way
like that.
Right. And that's what I tell them.
I do understand that there's gray areas in life, and there's circumstances that
definitely
make situations.
complexities.
But I do
It's
make
cap.
Absolute.
generalized
Your face-
absolute
your-
statements.
Your Facebook posts, from what
Are
I be
absolutes.
hearing, are generalization, absolute.
Oh, I'm gonna start
always this.
screenshotting them. And
They're
then
You
facts.
have
sending
to.
them you.
You have to, cause I want to hear them.
I wish
shits.
I wish I had my phone so I could show you.
But like I said,
what
you
I
don't
did
even
this
know.
morning. He was like, hey, save that shit. Oh yeah, like I had a Facebook post this morning that it's been like this for I felt like this for a long time. I'm just now doing something that like this podcast, I'm doing this podcast. Like a lot of people follow my Facebook. I have a lot of friends on my Facebook. I have a lot of friends on my fucking well, I guess not a lot, but they're a lot to me because I don't have 1,100 friends or 700 actual friends. But these people follow you and they follow you just to fucking watch. They don't follow. They don't like to share. I like and share people's shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's nothing like personal.
Just what you do.
It's just what I do because I'm following you. I see your shit in my timeline the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So I share, I interact with the fucking timeline and shit.
Yeah.
But it don't seem like people interact unless that shit like really benefits them. You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
don't just support to support. You know what I'm saying? Like they say they do. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
people always say they do this and they do that and they support and
Yeah.
they're all about positivity and shit. But when you're doing something that's positive, you're doing something that's not negative. That's something that's gonna improve your life if not others' life. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? They don't support that shit. They won't support that shit until that shit gets big. Like if we got big on a
Right.
national scale,
Right.
then I would see much more of my people on the timeline be like, oh shit, I know them, boom. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Instead of being at the ground floor, like you already know me, nigga.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying?
Why
like
you
my
ain't
shit,
fucking with it?
retweet my shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I like your shit, I retweet your shit or whatever like that.
Right.
And it's not that big of a deal to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Unless it's on some fuck shit to me personally.
It literally
you know what I'm
takes
saying?
nothing
It
for you
literally
to
takes
do it.
that
Yeah.
that type of support, that type of love literally takes no
Yeah.
effort. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's hate on in a way because you see that shit and you decide not to fuck with that shit because however you feel about the shit, you might not just because you're not doing the shit or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that shit is like totally weird to me because how I grew up, my nigga. If you just looking at me, my nigga, if we out and about, you just looking at me and not showing no emotion, you just looking, nigga, I'm gonna say something to you. I'm gonna check that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That shit's weird to
I'ma
me.
think it's a problem.
I'm gonna think it's a problem. So that shit's weird when people just look at your shit, even though you don't see them looking at your shit, but you know they're looking at your shit. That I feel like that's a problem. Like, what the fuck you looking at my shit? Just, like, get the fuck out, my
Yeah.
nigga. Why you looking at my shit? You don't even want to like or share and shoot a deuce, my nigga. Something, my nigga. That shit's weird to me.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like complain or do none of that, but that shit's just weird to me.
In all-
dog.
but in
that
all of
shit
your-
is so weird.
But in all of your history of all the Facebook posts that you've probably ever posted for a long time, have you ever not, like, maybe at a point in time just shitted on certain things like that?
I
Where it's
shit
like,
on-
you know what, man? Stop sending me your fucking SoundCloud links. Da da da.
Nah.
Because I never have, but I just don't. I don't know how you feel about that type of shit.
I don't shit on shit like that, bro.
'Cause
If
I've only
if I don't like your music, I'm not gonna shit on your music or shit on niggas doing that shit. That's not my place. Cause
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. That's weird. I'm not a hater, bro. I'm not a hater like that. I speak on things that I don't like, of course. You know what I'm saying. That can maybe be misconstrued as hating sometimes, but
And that's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering
I'm not
if
gonna
there's-
blindly hate, and that right there. That's not something that I necessarily hate. That a nigga raps. That's cool. I like rap, nigga.
Right.
So shit. I'm probably gonna check the shit out.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like rap niggas always follow my fucking Instagram shit. They don't ever like nothing like that. That shit's weird too. Then and that shit's weird too. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll get like personal blogs, follow my fucking page and shit. They won't never like nothing, my nigga. They just follow, my nigga. That's just weird. Cause I'm gonna look at your shit. If you follow me, I'm gonna follow your shit back and like, oh, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Cause that's what this shit is there for. Ain't it?
Yeah. That's
Ain't
what
that
it's
what
there
that shit's
for.
there for? But people do that shit just so you can like their shit. They do that shit so you like their shit, and there's no support. I feel like it's the fakest shit ever. Like that, and people still eat that shit up. Like I don't see how people have fans, and those people aren't fans of other people. You know what I'm saying? That's weird to me, bro. That's weird how you could be a fan of somebody that don't even care about your shit whatsoever. Like not that they don't care about it, they won't even give that shit a listen.
Yeah.
They won't give that shit a time of day. Just look at my shit. That shit's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Like That shit's weird, bro.
Yeah.
So that shit bothers me. I'm sorry. I just went on a rant, y'all.
Nah, you not. But you talking about controversy. You talking about that's controversial to you.
That's very controversial.
And that's
to me.
why I asked
It
because I
eats
know
me
you
up.
because I know you enough to know that you might probably have said some things that shit on a lot of things before. So for you, because I know specifically that I have.
See his face? He goes, yeah,
See?
yeah,
'Cause I
yeah,
know-
you kind of fuck. You
'cause
kind
I
of put
know
your foot in
Pooh.
it a lot.
Because I know Pooh, and I know that, hey, if you feel a certain type of way about some shit right then, you're going to say it, and that's fine. But see, I think about it and say, you know what? Again, we talked about it before. I said I have such a level of empathy to where I'm like, it might be me one day. So, nah, I ain't never shit on nobody that have a SoundCloud link because I thought maybe at one point,
That's
what
just
if
an example.
what
Not
if I,
saying somebody
yeah,
did
just
that
saying
shit.
that. But I'm just saying
check
because
us out
that's
on
one thing
SoundCloud,
that
guys.
yeah, check us out on SoundCloud.
Check us out on SoundCloud, motherfucker.
Because what I'm doing is I feel like there's a broad spectrum of people that say that where it's like, man, do not send me no fucking DM.
I've seen
with
it.
your, plenty of times, and I get that. I respect that. But me, I've never said it because I was like, man, what if I one day get a do a comedy thing or anything, and I
Get a
want somebody to
SoundCloud.
have my fucking SoundCloud,
Right.
So I ain't never shit on no stuff like that. I don't never, cause I can just scroll past it. I can just keep on moving. I don't, I can retweet it if it's somebody that I really fuck with on the timeline or I like the way that they talk, certain things like that. But like I say, I can't speak for you and what you post on Facebook.
But yes, and what I shit on shit that I know personally I will never be about. Like there's some things that I like. There's some things I just won't personally be about that I can't really name off the top of my head. But I guess I won't ever be a prostitute. Let's name that one. I guess I won't ever be a single mom. We can name that one. It's just some shit I just won't be. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm just not gonna be none of that shit.
I mean, but you,
Well,
but
God
you,
damn it, Pool. You
you'd
gotta
s-
start being, man.
I gotta start being, man.
you would
know,
say,
some-
Or what did I say today? It was about the hating on people. I mean,
Yeah.
'cause I don't think I'd ever be a hater like that. Cause I mean, if I follow
because
your shit, I'm gonna like your shit because I followed your shit because there was something that I liked. I didn't follow your shit so you can follow my shit. That's not why I followed you. You know what I'm saying? That shit's weird. So if you follow me, like my motherfucking shit, that shit's weird. That shit's weird.
But
dog.
like I said,
you're
it
a
wasn't-
weirdo.
But like I said, it wasn't really. I
Huh?
don't know. I just feel like you.
Huh?
Though I feel like you never did it with hate. Like it's your experiences, no doubt.
Right.
But your experiences might have been one shitting on other people that are
Right.
trying to do exactly
Right.
what we're doing right
You
now.
right. You right.
And I could see that being pretty annoying if you're not into it. If you ain't promoting nothing, if you ain't doing none of that shit, and people are doing it to you over and over again, it's like, yeah, I'm sick of this shit. It's my experience. I'm not hating on you. Keep this shit the fuck away from me. But then now that it's us, and it's like, yeah, we want y'all to go share, like, subscribe, all the shit that we've been
yeah.
ignoring for so fucking long. Now it's like, damn. I wish
mean-
y'all would go subscribe and like and retweet and
No, but-
fave
but-
and
but
comment and all
But
that
I
good
feel,
shit.
I feel like I do that to the people that I
But
know.
now it's because you need, like, now you
I
experience
did it before though.
No. I'm just saying I don't know if you have felt like that before.
It used to bother me when women would say like they would get a new follower, a new male follower, because they liked it when a woman would spam like their fucking photos, but if a dude liked it, then niggas thirsty. Y'all remember when that first happened when bitches would get that like, oh, this nigga didn't spam like my shit. Nigga
Yeah.
liked your fucking pictures, you
Yeah.
dummy. What the fuck are you talking about? But it was a time where they would screenshot if a woman liked all their pictures and they'd be like,
Shout out
and
to
they'd be
such
like,
and
shout
such.
out to such
All
and
the
such.
love.
Oh, all the love, baby girl, liking my pic. That shit's weird. That shit's faggoty. That shit's weird as fuck,
Faggoty.
dog. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit's weird. Like, why don't you like the nigga liking your fucking pics? Why would you just like the chick liking your pics? She gonna silently hate on you anyway, or copy everything you fucking do. It's just weird.
Because women do things for other women.
That's
Not to
weird.
impress us.
Why?
Why? Because
Because we don't do nothing for that
It's-
nigga.
we-
I don't do
it's
nothing
a fight.
that
It's
nigga.
We
because
don't.
they're lioness out there. They're fighting to get
I
their
don't
man.
understand.
we don't, but a lot of niggas do. A lot of niggas do shit for other guys. Like, man, I see it a lot on
Things-
Twitter.
Yeah, things you wear.
I see it a lot
things
on
you
Twitter
do,
where
yeah.
niggas are like,
Hey,
they'll say,
baby girl, everything I do is to entice you. I don't give a fuck what now nigga thinks I do. I do that shit to entice you. But anyway, go ahead.
so it is thirst.
No. I'm talking about when I'm trying to put on. I'm trying to get fresh. I'm trying to do something like that.
Yeah,
I'm not. No.
Talking about likes, and I thought you were talking about liking pictures.
I'm talking about like niggas get fresh so a nigga can be like, that shit clean in a bitch.
It's a lot of niggas out there.
That shit's
do
weird,
that
nigga.
shit.
No,
Oh,
I'm doing
we know
that.
that. Yeah, we know that.
I'm doing it so that bitch be like, ooh,
Yeah.
that nigga fly in a bitch.
There's a lot of niggas that do that. A lot of niggas that'll sit up there and be like, well, shit, a lot of niggas don't like these certain things, so I don't fuck with those things. But if I like it, I'm going to like it. Like, it don't matter how other niggas feel about that shit.
Yeah.
But like I say, that's just us. But it's a very common thing out there. Very common. That's why masculinity is the way that it is, because so many niggas are doing shit for other niggas likes and other niggas retweets. Like Bonk Gang. That nigga, I saw that nigga today snatch some Mexican dude's plants and like run down the street.
That shit, I was like, come on, okay.
And what
come
you
on,
saw,
bro.
what you saw was two niggas running behind him, giggling. They was running behind him, two niggas like his partners and shit. And I said, I'd put fire to all of them niggas on the street, bro. Like that type of shit is disgusting.
He said, I
to me,
put
bro.
fire to all them niggas on the street.
Bro, that shit was.
The OJ stepped out of his character right
It irked me to no end, because that Mexican dude, they turn around at the Mexican dude and he just picking his fucking plants up off the ground and shit. And I'm like, man, I'd put fire.
He was gonna sell or plant those.
That was all he was there to do. Bonk Gang snatched them hoes out his hand. Some of them fell on the ground and he just running down the fucking street, bro.
I saw just a
What's
little piece
wrong
of
with
that,
that
and
cat,
then I just got off of it.
Going back to what we was talking about earlier,
Controversy
nigga, good or
sells.
bad, attention sells, bro, and
A nigga
controversy.
just want attention, fam.
Because at the end of the day, you know what?
He just want
He's
attention.
like that special ed kid you knew in high school that just that you know he really is on
Hey,
medicine,
them
Ritalin,
niggas
and all that
getting on.
extra
Hey, them
shit.
niggas getting on because attention
That nigga
sells
got
now.
a
Attention sells.
BMW.
You don't have to be
Talented. You don't
You
have
have to be talented. You don't have to have real
Does
real
it-
worthness.
does it
It's
You
have-
just have to be
you just gotta
willing
be-
to exploit yourself.
Exactly. You just gotta be willing to exploit yourself, my nigga. And that shit is real. That's the new real.
That's what I'm
exploit
saying.
yourself. It's a
Exactly.
new real.
Yeah.
That's the new real. Cause
Does it get attention?
It don't matter. Like I could do the most fuck shit, and if that shit got all the attention and all the money, bitches will flock, niggas will flock, everybody's gonna flock, companies are gonna flock. They're gonna put sponsorships in that fuck shit because
If
it got
gets
attention.
Does it get
because
attention?
because it gets attention
Like I
and
said,
likes.
it don't have to be good. It don't have to be bad. It just
That shit
attention.
weird, bro.
That's
And like I said,
Where it's
and-
gotta
And
be.
we
Yeah,
grew up. We
it-
grew up in
that's
an
it.
era where you had to be a solid nigga to get by, bro.
Sutton said it. It just has to be. Does
just
it
has-
exist?
They not.
You're getting paid for existing. And even though he's existing in the worst way possible, like I said, after all that, I watched the video. I saw the whole video.
I didn't see the whole
Yeah.
video.
I
kinda
watched
clicked
the whole
off.
video.
clicked
I saw-
off.
I've watched some of the videos.
I've watched
and
some of the videos,
I've-
too.
I've
So
sat
there you
there
go.
and I've made my
But
mind up
Even
that
in
why am I
doing
even
that, it's
watching
like you
this?
damn near supporting the nigga just watching
Watching
this
it.
shit.
Just watching
I
to
hate
say
everything
that
he
he's
stands
stupid,
for,
that
bro.
he's stupid and ignorant.
And that came out to
Are
be
we,
support.
are we hating?
Fuck no.
No, we're not.
It's
hating.
my experience. My experience
my
is I don't
opinion.
like that nigga and what he does to other people. He's a menace, bro. He's a menace to
He's
society.
a menace, bro.
That is the true definition of menace.
He
to
might
society.
be hilarious to some people. That shit's not funny to me. It's lazy comedy if that's what he's trying to do. If
Yeah.
he's sitting at home saying, "Oh man, that shit was funny," or "Ha ha ha," like he needs to let
See,
that shit be
no,
known
no,
because
no.
if I see
This-
that nigga out,
but-
I'd put fire. I'm telling
But
you,
this
man.
is the thing. Ain't nobody whooped his ass yet. That's all
Not
it
yet,
needs.
man. That nigga, man.
Well, I mean, you gotta
You just-
see, you gotta
you just whoop
understand.
his
You gotta,
ass
you gotta
one good
understand.
time.
You gotta understand.
Or you
the-
could be
you
like
gotta
that
understand
special
the
ed
people-
kid that
the
can
people
actually
that
throw
he-
hands.
You gotta understand the
He's
people
got
that
a
he
retard streak,
that
don't
pray that he preys on. Like
He's
like
a bully.
Yeah.
He's a comedy bully.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna sit next to me and just take my food and eat it and sit there.
Oh yeah,
Nah.
no,
It's
not.
not happening.
Nah.
Find yourself.
You're not even getting
waking
close.
up.
Bro,
What
I'm
happened?
telling you, man. That dude makes me mad to
Because
my
it,
core.
it kind of makes your
but-
skin crawl because you be in a situation where shit I could have been coming out of Home Depot
Well,
grabbing my plant.
exactly,
I'm finna
exactly.
plant that shit in my
That
yard.
would've
Your
been-
ass
well,
is
yeah.
older now. We
Would've
all
been a
older.
long person,
We've
yeah.
all been at Home Depot with some plants in our hand.
Don't
Like
get me started, bro. But like you said, he knows
and
who
a
to
nigga
do it
run
to.
by with your
Because
knock
the
your
weak
plants
only
out your
prey
hand.
on the weak.
Like you say, you know who he did it to. But we could there might be a part in him that says, I cut the camera, and he goes back to do, man, my bad, bro. Give that nigga $1,000 or something. It still don't take away the fact that you did it.
Yeah.
It still ain't gonna take away
Because
the
you
fact
didn't
that you
give
did
it
it.
because you didn't give them the option.
But
To not be involved. To not
would
be
you
not
take
involved.
give
would you
them the
take that
option.
hush money?
Would I take the hush money? No, I would have been running down the street trying
Whoa.
to fade this nigga.
Why
man.
wouldn't you take the
been
hush?
able to- you
So,
wouldn't
but
been
you,
able
but
to
you
pay
ain't
me.
but you gonna take the
You
hush
wouldn't
money
been-
from
No, I'ma take
from
it.
hold
I'ma
up.
take it.
But you gonna
That's
take the
what
hush.
I need.
But you gonna take the hush money from Kanye when he slaps you for just trying to take a picture.
Yeah, a quarter of
I'm
a
trying to
million.
slap
Yeah,
the shit
but
out
a
of
band,
Kanye.
a band from Bonk Gang.
I'm just
It's
saying.
about the money. At the end of the day, it's
For-
about
it's
the
a-
money.
For that instance, yeah, I'd
Hold
run
up,
down the
hold
street
up.
trying to fade
So,
him. That's
so
what I'd
what
be
if he
running.
gave $1,000 Bitcoin?
$1,000 worth of Bitcoin is $1,000.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
with it.
So
I don't give a
I'm
fuck
lost on
how
that
you
then.
give it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Money's money.
Yeah, I'd run.
You can give it to me in
I'd be
rolls
run.
of
Like I
quarters.
said, that nigga. If
Give
I
me
ever
that
saw that
money.
nigga out, he couldn't be nowhere around me because I'd just be. I'd probably look.
You'd be
and
waiting.
wait
You'd be
for
waiting
him
for him to do some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And get that nigga the meanest of fades that I could offer him because I don't like that type of
Jerry
person.
go warm guard on him.
That
Jerry would worm him.
Barimbolo. I Barimbolo his Gucci
Nah,
belt.
It'd be all top game.
Yeah, it'd be damn. He shoots a double. Jay, I ain't never seen Jay
I
shoot a
never
double.
seen Jay do wrestling.
Fucking shoot a
Right.
double on his bitch ass. But yeah, that like you say, we at the point now. All it has to do is exist. All
Right.
it has to do is exist. If it gets attention, it's monetary. It can
Like,
give you money.
because I don't know if y'all know.
And if it's edited right,
I don't know if y'all know
if
this
it's
rapper
edited
name.
right,
name,
then you could take you can take the context and make it something else.
right.
If it's edited right
Yes.
or bad.
Yes, you can.
Those will
'Cause
probably
he-
be the best
He
videos.
could have made that
ESPN
video
ESPN people
probably
do that shit all
way
the time.
better than what it was.
Right.
If it was edited a little different,
But
Or
I'm
maybe
sure, I'm
put
sure he
in
got to edit it the way he
other
wanted it.
reactions with that same person. In
I'm sure he got to
So-
edited the way he wanted it though. You know, he wanted to look like
Yeah.
that right there. I'm snatching this and running.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
but
was just
like
on the
another
news.
controversy, you know, we'll take it to rap music at this point because you know rap music is very drug elevated, and I do drugs. I smoke marijuana, but so I'm not gonna I don't want to be a hypocrite. Let me just put that out there already. Like you guys didn't know, but yeah, Vic Mensa said something about Future and about the state of rap music and how you know it used to be how we glorified the drug dealer and now we glorify the drug user and how you know we're glorifying the fact that we're drug addicts. We're glorifying the fact that we popping Perkies all the time. We're sipping prescription drugs. You know what I'm saying? We're taking prescription drugs. You know, like that's just the cool thing to do. And
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's cool to be so fucked up you off your shit.
Yeah, I
and,
think-
and that's never been like the cool thing to do.
I think
you know what I'm
Vic-
saying? And these niggas ain't that fucked up where they off they shit. You think a nigga in 100. You think a nigga that says he's wearing $4 million worth of jewelry is ever gonna be off his shit?
Right.
He's never gonna be off his shit. He
Yeah.
is not on Percocets with $4 million worth of jewelry on.
I think
I
that
tell you that
Vic
right now.
Mensa, I think that for Vic Mensa to say that, I think that he's being a little bit obtuse and not really understanding the complexities in which people use music. Right. You
Right.
use music to express maybe
But-
a past
but
feeling,
he
a
said,
current feeling.
But he actually took a quote from an interview that Future did
Uh-huh.
with somebody. He said, "I promote that because people like it right now."
Yeah.
He said that's what sells
but
right
let's
now. So
say-
I'm gonna
okay,
wrap
but
it
no.
up.
It's okay to use drugs right now.
No.
That's what he said.
Right. But let's say, okay, all right. He said that. In promoting it, does he mean, hey, everybody, let's go do these drugs? Or in promoting it, does he mean, I talk about the things in which I live because that's just what I live?
Right. That's
And I think
that's a two-sided story of
Exactly.
it. That's a two-way street.
And that's
of
what
it.
I feel like Vic Mensa's not touching on because I could talk about murder and mayhem. That ain't what I'm living right now. That's
No, 'cause
something that I
that's not
might
what
have
they
lived
live.
in the past
Right.
or the people around me. That's the experience that I had.
That's the art of it.
I'm
That's
not
the-
promoting it,
making my
but
art
it's
feel
the
like you live
exactly. It's not. I'm not promoting. I'm not saying, hey, everybody, go out there and murder people. Just like Future's not saying, hey, everybody, let's go do Molly's and Percocet. He just sing it's the song. The hook is Molly Percocet. Molly Percocet. That's what he does. That's what he did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying. I don't feel like he's advocating it. Then that's what we
it.
talked about.
But do you think the listeners get that misconstrued? That's where I think Vic Mensa is talking about. He's not talking about how he's giving the art because you know a person with half a brain can understand he's giving the art. He's painting the picture.
It sounded like he had the beef with Future though, not with the people
I
listening.
don't. Maybe so. It comes across like that. I didn't see it like that because I think I understand where he's coming from. That people got to understand that that a mass group of people are gonna take your words to heart.
Yeah.
They're gonna actually think that you're doing this. They're gonna actually think that you're trying to
Yeah.
promote that. You know what I'm saying? That you're
And that's not-
that you're advocating that.
And that's not Future's fault though.
That's not Future's fault.
And I think
that's not
I think
Future's
Vic
fault.
Mensa
but,
is making
but,
it-
but we have I think he has a it's the same way like with the I was talking with my buddy's wife. We were all sitting there and she was talking about SZA's lyrics and shit, and she's like, man, that shit's crazy. I was like, oh, you ain't feeling that shit? She's like, I'm married, that shit's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? You know, like she's just talking about fucking some other nigga's dude. I have a man.
Right.
You know what I'm
It's not-
saying?
yeah, it's not for
That's
her.
It's not for her. But people take that shit to heart because
Yeah.
people think, oh, I'm doing that shit. That's okay to do that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's living that shit. The celebrity I love is doing that shit.
But let's go
You know
back
what
to
I'm saying?
but let's go back to the shit we had touched on earlier, where people are going to flock to the shit that supports what they're doing anyway. People are gonna go
That's
where
true,
they're being
too.
accepted.
That's true. That's
People are
true
gonna-
as
People
well.
don't like. I'm not
That's
in
true
the
as
church. I'm not a religious person, so I'm not gonna listen to.
Damn, religious people flock to me like it's crazy.
I'm
though.
not gonna listen to
Hey,
gospel music. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna listen to. That's not something I'm gonna flock to. But if they're doing that type of shit, then they're probably gonna listen to the people that are doing those things, or the people that make them feel okay about doing those things,
Right.
to make them feel more normal, to make them feel human,
Right.
to make them feel like, yeah, okay, I'm not the only person out here that might be living wrong according to society, and it's probably more popular than I actually thought.
Right.
But with Future, or even any rap artist, and that's why
Or
I
any
don't-
artist, period.
Any artist, period. I hate that. Even even Oprah had talked about some shit like that, where she said, "I think that the word nigger should be taken out of the dictionary and not exist at all." And I'm like, whoa. I don't like it. I don't want somebody to call me nigga, but the word has meaning. The word exists. Like, why would you want to completely take it? Has niggardly. Niggardly doesn't have anything to do with being black or anything. It has to do with being frugal or not having or being poor. Like, it don't have nothing.
And in Norway, it means a pair of sandals.
A pair of sandals.
So I
yeah.
bought
Like a fag is a
I've-
cigarette
yeah.
somewhere else, but you don't want to take the word faggot out of the dictionary. It's like you
Why
don't
use
say,
it? I don't use
well,
it as
faggot
a cigarette.
is a bundle of wood,
yeah.
and so
Is it?
What is?
yeah. So when they say
A what?
I get it.
a bundle of
I,
wood,
what is-
I
so
get it. A
faggot.
faggot's a
Oh,
bundle
okay.
of wood.
So
I get,
when you
know what I'm saying?
stop
I get
being
the
a
joke
faggot,
now. Because
it's
you know
like
how
a-
complex you know how
Yeah,
complex
bundle of
white
wood.
people make derogatory remarks.
Right.
A bundle of wood is a faggot.
A faggot.
You're a faggot.
You're a faggot.
You're a bundle of wood. You're a faggot. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
That
But
tickled
I kinda-
Jason a
It
lot.
did tickle me a lot. But
I
anyway.
got excited.
That shit,
Well, that's why I haven't stopped using that word
I just
either.
got the complexity
that's what I like.
of the disrespect in that word.
And that's what I was like. I would have at that time. I would have wanted to go on Oprah and have the debate with Oprah. That's how confident I felt in like, no, we don't take words away to have because the second
Then
we
he would've
take
been
it,
I don't feel confident in debates.
take it away, take the word away. Now it has all the meaning in the world. Now it means everything in the world. It can mean anything. It doesn't have any context to it. It's not in it. It's they got if they take it out of the dictionary, they got to take it out of literature. They got to take like everything. It's gone. There's no benefit in that for us. The fact that we were able to do with it what
it
we
still has a red squiggly line when I type it in my phone.
nigga or nigger. Exactly.
I never put nigger in there.
So the fact that we like niggers exist, it's a word. So why would we take that out of it? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Never have I put nigger in anything.
Never.
Hardman called him.
He
that the
said
other
like,
day. I turned around and said, "That was a hard R."
He
Like,
said,
he's
nigger?
like, that
It
was a
sounded really-
hard R.
Yeah, it was
because
really
he
harsh.
he was just trying to
my brother.
yeah he was
What's up, nigga?
yeah he was trying to because I said it
It sounds
earlier
like
to
Coming
him
America.
but it sounded like
He
coming
must-
to America
Yeah.
niggas trying to say nigga
He
And
must have
nigga that shit was funny in a bitch and
Bro.
I was like hell yeah it was a hard R
Bro,
Okay, pool.
that nigga must have really needed a ride. That nigga called you nigga. Like, come on, nigga.
no
Like,
no
come
no
on.
no
no,
no
no,
no
no,
it was
I'm
it was
fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. Man, come on, nigga. Like, man, come on, we cool, man. Please give me a fucking.
come
ride.
on my nigga Nah.
But that's why I was saying, like you said, like the controversy part of it is like the word exists. We have done so much to take ownership of it,
Right.
and like, yeah, we can use it. You can't. That's the end of the discussion. Anything like if you want to risk, if you want to risk saying it, then so be it. Do it at your own, at your own risk or whatever. Yeah, but like I say, Vic Mensa of all people, like him to be conscious.
I haven't really ever listened to any of his fucking music.
I
So
don't listen to it
so
either.
I don't know if he
seems like
promotes
he's
any of
deep.
that shit anyway. Because I don't know what type of music he has.
Future or Vic Mensa?
Vic Mensa. I
Yeah.
listen to Future all day long.
Yeah.
That shit jams to me, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga, I want that jewelry too. But
Yeah, I don't. Like I say, I don't.
well, I don't do Percocets and Molly's though. So.
Yeah, I don't do it either, but I still understand.
But I can understand it because I used to pop ecstasy, so I mean I can understand the
Xan,
I can,
Xans.
and I used to do some Xans, so I can understand some of
Same
those.
thing.
And I used to sip syrup. I don't sip
Yeah.
syrup anymore, nothing
Yeah.
like that, because that shit's weird.
That
I
used
don't
to
know,
be
I
like
don't know
one
what
of the
that shit they be
best-
sipping is.
Best combinations was eat a couple of
Xans.
Xanax and then eat a couple of fucking ecstasy.
Oh
together.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was the shit.
That was the shit.
I mean, because the niggas are doing that shit now. Like,
What's up, hey?
Hey.
But yeah, I probably would have gone to sleep. That's probably what I would have done.
Nah, I don't know. It's ecstasy pills.
Yeah, well, they would have had to
It
kick
kind
in
of
later.
that's the kind of the leveling out the drugs do.
Have my
I guess I don't
heart-
know because I've never took those downers with those uppers. And I think that I just see heart attack.
Yeah, that's what I see as a fucking heart attack.
That's what I see.
That's-
I see me going into convulsions, taking
I don't
downers
see any
and
positive
uppers like
thing.
that. So I don't.
If I take something, I want to take a upper, and I want to be up when I do it.
And
That's it.
I those are the only uppers I've ever taken is ecstasy, man.
Yeah,
I've
that's
never
it.
done any coke.
Never
no,
done
none of that
coke.
shit, so.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
But
We
yeah,
ain't
I mean,
we
if
ain't,
that's
got
what
we
you do,
ain't
you
talking
do
about
that
you. We ain't talking
I've
about you,
done
Kilo G.
everything.
We ain't talking about you.
I've done it all.
We've had that drug.
shit. That drug
uh,
discussion.
yeah, drug discussion.
before. But yeah, controversy. It doesn't even matter if it's controversy now. It just matters if it draws attention.
Right.
Does it draw attention, whether it's good or bad? And like I said, I feel like when it comes to controversy, people are driven to it for a positive reason. So overall, I think people are probably positive. They're driven to it for a
They're
good
changing
reason.
what the
one day.
positive
We gotta
is.
we gotta do a podcast
It's
one day
okay
too.
to be a
Oh.
drug addict as long as you're making money. It's
Right.
okay to be a slut and a hoe as long as you're making money.
They're just different now. I think what people call a slut and a hoe is different from what it used to be. A slut and a
Nah,
hoe
it's the
used to be
same.
somebody that was getting paid for sex. Point blank.
That's what
Period.
we're talking about.
That's
But
it.
now,
It
like I
doesn't-
said, when attention equals money, if you can be famous for it, you really can't
No,
call
no,
them
no. I'm talking about strippers and prostitutes are glorified just because they have money now. They are glorified. They are
Or
they are
just
big
regular
up.
people
They're
that are
yeah.
undercover strippers. You're an
They're-
undercover
they're-
prostitute.
they're-
You have
they're
sex
big-
for progression.
They're not
No
looked at
matter what it is.
as a they do some fuck shit for money no more. You know what I'm saying? That's not
They call it grinding.
everything.
Because
Everything.
they're-
No, there's no fuck shit for money no more.
because at the end of the day,
it's
they're
just getting money now.
because at the end of the day, it is a shitty stance to hate on anybody, right? So, but if they are getting money, it goes back to that same thing. Do we put ourselves on a moral high ground over them because they're
No.
getting money and throwing their shit away? Even though I wouldn't do it, I can respect that that's what they're choosing to do, even though I won't do it.
What happens when they try to stunt on you for the money they have, even though they got it in a fucked up way?
Since it does not matter how I feel about us being here, morally it doesn't matter. Well, do your thing, man. Hey, big ups to you. That's how I feel about it because it don't matter about money to me.
Like I said,
But
J
you're not
Fish.
finna stun on me
If he
when I
did
go to work every day.
if he did that shit, you know what I'm saying? Just to get paid, and he's like, I'm cool with that disrespect. I don't give a fuck. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. They think I'm a fucking joke.
Like I said, I can respect that's what he's doing but also say that's something I wouldn't do. But not to say that I'm better than him for it.
But you can't say that's some fuck shit without that be hating.
What you mean? That's some
Like
fuck shit?
I can't be like that's some fuck shit, nigga.
Well, no, that you could say that's some shit I wouldn't do.
Am I
if I
hating? No. Am I hating if I say, man, that's some fuck shit, dog?
on him, yeah, because that might be something he okay with. It's hating if you.
So
if
you
he-
can't dislike anything.
I ain't saying
in
you
the-
can't
no,
dislike-
I'm
Yeah.
I'm not saying you in
Yeah.
per se. I'm just saying in general. So if I was to say I don't like something that they are okay with,
Mm-hmm.
even though that shit's not okay, that shit's some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
That you would, you know what I'm saying? just because you are successful at that shit and you make money
You
at that
right.
shit, I'm hating because I say that's some fuck shit.
You right on the gray area, because whenever you start saying how it is for somebody else, yeah, but if you're saying like, yeah, that's some fuck shit that I wouldn't do, but you know what? Do your thing though. That's not hating. But when you say, yeah, that's some fuck shit, you this, that, and another for doing that, judging him because of it, then it turns into hating. So I would always just say, like I said, since money don't, like you were saying, if they start stunting on you for doing those things morally, then it's like that. I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I wouldn't do those things, but more respect to you, much respect to you. If that's what you'll do for money, that's fine. I don't have no problem with it, because like I say, at the end of the day, it ain't no skin off my back.
Then why do we have a problem with racism? Because if they do that shit, I mean, because all in
Racism
all, we
affects everybody.
all fuck shit affects us, fool. All
That shit don't affect me.
It doesn't affect us because
Racism directly does.
Because if that shit,
Your hatred for me or your disdain for my well-being in this society is detrimental to me every second, regardless of if you're right there doing it right there.
But even if they didn't act on it and they just felt that way, it's okay for them to feel that way and do and practice these traditions and pass down these traditions, even if they didn't hurt nobody. Say this family never hurt nobody else.
If they've never, then I wouldn't know they're racist. But if we know,
well, what if they call you a nigger?
That hurts me. That's affecting me. That's something that affects me.
That's psychological warfare.
In a way, definitely. Yeah, you can't call me a racist term like that and expect me just to be cool with. If a white person calls me a nigga, I don't know. Depending on how I feel that day, I'm gonna react a certain way.
Now,
it doesn't bother me even if they call me that shit out of malice.
That's great.
Now, what if somebody from another country, another white guy from another country, say with England or something like that?
Yeah,
there's just bullshit. And
it'd be worse because it'd be worse because you didn't even grow up under that guy's here. You know that it hurts me. You know that word is supposed to be.
What if they said it with the A on the end, not
you
like,
still nobody that is not black can say it because it can have a double meaning. And if I feel like you're having some sort of
So white guys that say nigga, not trying to be racist, just trying to assimilate with the people they're around, that's gonna trigger you.
Maybe.
Okay, does it make you mad when Hispanics say it?
Not as much.
That was
because
yeah, not as much because I grew up in the Grove around them.
I'm a quarter Hispanic.
Oh, shit.
I really am, man. My grandpa's name is Hernandez.
Can I say nig?
Yeah.
But no, kinda. At the end of the day, it all just depends on how I'm feeling at that very moment. And like I say, I understand I understand the complexities of interaction. And if we're sitting there in discussion and you're using it, it's like, man, yeah. And I told the nigga that we.
It's a lot of gray areas and fuck shit now. It's a lot of gray areas and fuck shit. I feel like it's some fuck shit we allow because it's and other fuck shit we don't allow.
All right. If Chocolate was rapping in the car with you and he said nigga, would you blow up at him?
I wouldn't blow up at him.
Because it's Chocolate, and you know that nigga, and there's
like,
context, and there's love there.
Yeah.
But like I said, context matters, and there are complexities too. You don't know what that nigga say. He might he might use nigga all the time. You don't know that.
This nigga that.
Yeah, and Chocolate is all the way white. That nigga is all the way white. But like I said, the complexities matter, and there is a gray area.
Is it racism that we call him Chocolate?
No, because it evolved from other shit. His name changed through time.
We called him White Chocolate.
It used to be White Chocolate. Even before that, at one point, I called him like Choco Taco for some reason, just because it was funny. Choco Taco. But no, yeah, that's.
But he has a past.
Like I said, there's a great. That's a great thing to bring up though, because like I say, complexities matter. It does matter if you're upset with me visibly and you call me a nigger, I'm gonna react in a certain way. But if you were mad at me and you called me a fucking idiot, I would probably react the same way. Context matters.
I feel like somebody calls me nigger out of anger doesn't hurt me as much as somebody casually using it in speech. Like if they just
said, hey, this
because now you're wondering
why. The nigger boy over there that did this.
That would make you more upset.
I'd be like, oh shit, this nigga really lives that life. But that person that was just trying to make me angry because they were mad at me. Because every time I got called a nigger out of anger, it was because they felt that I did something to them and they wanted to hurt me.
Right.
It to the utmost. Mm-hmm. It was, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't
so
that they felt that they really felt that they hated black people. They just knew how am I get to this black person? These niggas really piss me off,
That's
nigger.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
That could really piss him off.
It's like a release.
You won.
I see it in their face. It's like a release. It's like, ooh, I got you. No, you can't even call me nothing that'll get under my skin like that.
No, because I'm not gonna call you anything. I'm gonna probably punch you in your fucking
you know
face.
what I'm saying?
Or
So that doesn't bother me because you went that low to try to get under my skin, which I'm a fucking scumbag, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So, but when you casually use that shit in speech like that, I feel like, whoa, my nigga, like you really live that I hate nigga life.
Yeah.
You really live that.
Yeah.
I don't really like these niggers like that.
You use that a
I
lot.
don't care
This is
what
the
you
good
call
one.
these niggers. I'm calling niggers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That right there is like, whoa. That right there is pearl clutching. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
But if you just be trying to call me a nigga just because you're trying to make me mad,
Right.
that right there is okay.
Yeah.
I feel what you're going through. You're hurt. But that's
So that's
regular
good.
speech shit.
Yeah. So like I say, and that's crazy that it's like that though for you, because that's like, if they really like, there's no malice intent. That's just what it is. He was describing a person. That's the type of person he was describing. Was like that type of person. Just like bitch. People are like, man, y'all, everybody uses bitch. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right,
That's just very disrespectful.
that
Yeah,
person
very.
exists though, right?
Well,
There's
when I say that
I
shit,
don't-
when I say that shit, even though you know it's so common for me to be like, bitch, that bitch over there, this, that. That's just disrespectful what I do.
Yeah.
That shit is. I'll be the first to tell you.
But-
I'm not right in everything I do. So for them for a nigga to use that shit in speech like that, he ain't right, my nigga.
No, like I don't understand how me and you homeboys, and I can look at you as every day and call you a bitch or a hoe, and
Oh,
that's
no,
what
that
they
shit won't
do
happen.
these days.
Yeah,
No,
that
that's
shit
what they
weird.
do.
I don't
They
like
"Ah,
that
this
shit.
bitch
Oh,
ass
that's my
nigga."
bitch right
Yeah.
there.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
my
yeah.
partner.
That
That's
bitch
my
ass
bitch.
nigga. Yeah,
Oh, that
yeah,
bitch
yeah,
ass
yeah,
nigga. We
yeah.
don't never
Bitch,
say
give
that.
me- give me a cigarette,
we ain't
bitch.
never,
We don't never joke like that.
We don't never joke.
We beating
I
each other up.
see niggas do that shit all the time.
And
That
I
shit's
can't
weird.
do it.
That shit's weird to me because that shit would like us growing
I'd
up.
be like,
Us growing
Them
up,
fighting
we
words.
would have had to catch
You
a
get
friendly.
nutshell.
Like everybody in the room would have stopped when we had to catch a friendly because that nigga think he's trying to
Who's
poke
bitch
that
out?
nigga.
Yeah.
We would have all been in the room like that nigga's
Dang.
poking at that nigga. Well, let's see how far that shit goes.
Yeah.
He done already dropped a bitch ass
Can't
nigga
even
over there.
you can't even get a bit.
you
out your
can't
mouth.
drop too many
You can't.
bitches.
You can't.
No, you can't drop none.
None of
at
that
all.
shit. But that shit's acceptable now.
Say-
between
No,
these
it's not.
niggas.
No,
Say,
no.
bro, I'm not
It's
gonna-
acceptable if you allowed to be.
Bro, I'm
acceptable.
not gonna be too many more bitches, bro. That's just on love, bro.
I'm gonna tell you one time.
Just don't love.
Yeah.
One time. Like,
Yeah.
hey, hold up.
Nah, we good on that.
Y'all might
man.
be
Yeah.
good with that shit. That ain't for me
Yeah, I
and
ain't
you
even.
though.
Yeah, I'm
That
not
ain't
even
for me
trying.
and you.
Not even trying to boss you or nothing. Like
I'm just saying that ain't for me.
I'm
and
not
you.
even trying to big
'Cause I'ma
dog you or
slap the shit
nothing.
out of you.
I'm not. I don't want to be bitches
I'm-
and shit tonight.
I'm no.
Not I, bro.
Yeah, that was all. That's always some weird stuff to me when I see those little things like that. But yeah, man, I don't know where we were going with that thought.
Nah, it was just the whole thing of.
No, I didn't know where I was going with my thought when I was saying.
you
I
got
started
totally
talking.
lost in
I
your
started.
Yeah, you-
I
you
just started
said that and
talking,
that
bro.
just-
Obviously.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I just started talking. I need some weed.
Nah,
But,
yeah, we can get up out of here, man. We almost went 2 hours. It's a good podcast, man. We kind of got on a bunch of little tangents in the middle. Kind
we
of
did.
got
I
off
got on a
topic.
tangent.
We covered everything about controversy though, and I guess, like I said, my whole hypothesis was, I feel, are we attached to controversy because it's exciting, this and I think that it comes from a
I
good
think we-
place.
yep.
I think that people genuinely want to see the positive outlook of that controversy, or the end game be positive,
We just have
or
a-
change somebody's mindset, or debate and discuss.
I think we just all in a grand scheme have a problem with communication with each other.
Yeah, probably.
And so
that.
I mean
That's
I know
true.
I do. So
Communication's
and
key with
Everybody.
any type of relationship, whether it's just person out on the street and I go outside, yell something at them.
Right.
That's the type of relationship.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But we got to be able to talk, especially as friends too. You got to be able to talk to
Yeah.
to understand each other, to know where we're going to become.
And that was
Right.
something. That was actually something that I kind of got mad at Pool about, because it was just on some shit that had happened at the gym, and I was like,
Oh yeah.
I just because I don't like when you get like that, because it
I know. I
really
got frustrated,
it puts
bro.
people in a position
I
to
got
where
frustrated.
what do you expect for somebody to? How do you expect somebody to respond to the way you're being to them right now? Because very few people are just gonna back down and be like, all right, bro, sorry,
Well,
man, shit, I don't want no
right.
problem, you know. But it's like,
Right.
damn, it was a complete misunderstanding. I broke it down and communicated it properly. Jason didn't even want to fucking hear me,
didn't
of
wanna-
all people, and I was just like, well, it's done now. We communicated with him what it was. He had a genuine concern about this, that, and another. Jason wasn't hearing that shit, and it just moved on
Hey,
from there. But it was communication.
Hey, just honestly, I felt like a shithead the rest of the night, fool. Because I knew I was in the wrong on all that
you
shit.
stand firm on your
I-
shit
I was-
so
But he had-
often, though.
Fire them.
I was in.
Fire 'em.
fire 'em.
I was in the.
Fire 'em.
I was
Fuck
in the,
'em. Fire 'em.
I was definitely
Fuck
in
'em.
it. But you know, I'll be the first to let you know sometimes, or the second.
You'll
to
be
let
the
you-
second,
to let you know I was
the third.
I was wrong, maybe third.
Yeah.
I was wrong about that situation. I was just.
But you
I-
ain't
I-
told that person.
I just get no, I haven't. I just get irritated with the snide remarks. You know, sometimes when we training
Sometimes-
about. That's why I was like, hey, we just talk about jujitsu here. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's cool, y'all watch the podcast and shit. But you know what I'm
But
saying?
see,
I don't like.
even
I just
when
don't
they-
like snide remarks.
even
bro.
when they
Snide-
do it
I-
to
I-
me,
I
I
feel
have
like
s-
it's biting at me a little bit.
Even when they do it to me, I have such a way to come back at them. It's like there's really nothing they can do. I'm smart enough to. If you want to go there, I'm smart enough to play the game with you.
Right, and I said that earlier. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't be in the right mind to debate. I don't be in the right space, in the right area. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Well, jujitsu, you're
Not thinking about that probably.
Yeah,
No,
because they do sometimes. Even though I know they're gonna
We're-
joke,
we're
I get
simulating
caught
murder.
I get exactly. I
You
get
know,
I
it's
get
like,
caught
come
I
on.
get caught off guard with some of the jokes sometimes because my mind is not there right at that moment. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying about your jokes. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So sometimes I'm like, whoa. I'm thinking about something totally different. You
Yeah.
come in with the sideways with the jokes.
And that's why, like, if the joke is to say, well, damn, where can I see the live feed of this,
Yeah.
this, that, then my response is to,
that nigga's come back. There was no joke. He just wanted to watch it.
yeah, he just wanted to watch it. And then my joke is to say, you can catch us on YouTube at the Black Privilege Podcast, our channel. You can go to Instagram at black_privilege_. And
Excellent.
like all of our pics, our posts and stuff. You can go to Twitter and follow us on @_
Don't fuck with me in the world though.
BLK privilege _ what else do we have? Facebook, the Black Privilege
the
Podcast.
Black Privilege Podcast.
Yeah, you can email us at blackprivilegepodcast@gmail.com. Any questions, concerns, comments, feel free to hit us on any of those DMs or any email or whatever.
Hey, that's where you put your suggestions on how to make our show better.
Yeah, definitely do that if y'all have, or if y'all just want to comment on any of the other issues we've had, any of the other episodes we
Any of
had,
that stuff.
or if you have a thing that a way you want us to improve, whatever, just talk to us if y'all want to talk to us. We're here for it.
SoundCloud.
Hey,
SoundCloud, go to SoundCloud.
Hey, like our SoundCloud link,
Hey.
motherfucker. You better pay
Look,
attention to my fucking SoundCloud
Look,
link,
man,
motherfucker.
Pool don't like people's SoundCloud, but
I didn't say
I
that.
care.
That didn't happen. You can't pull up no old tweets. Go find that old tweet if I said that shit.
There's
But,
more than one person in this podcast, all right? If Jason's fucking it up and he's being an asshole, just remember there's other guys on this motherfucker as well, y'all.
I'm sorry.
God damn, we all don't feel that way all the time. And usually Jason
I don't know. I don't always feel that way.
Jason feels differently immediately after he posts that shit.
I really do have a heart, and sometimes I just don't show you motherfuckers.
Jason's a good guy. He just really needs probably some company
I
on
need
a
a
regular
bitch.
basis. Is what he needs more than a bitch. He needs
Yeah.
first he needs to stop calling them bitches, and then maybe
Oh.
he would get one.
I need a woman.
But man, we appreciate y'all riding with us. I know we got off a tangent talking about other shit, but that's just what the podcast is, man. We appreciate that boy Kilo G for hanging in there,
For
and
sitting.
in here and scrolling through his
He's
phone.
sitting
the whole
here real
fucking
good.
No,
time.
I watched a lot of
That
people.
nigga watched the podcast. He was on it.
Yeah,
Nigga
watch
was
the
on-
comments
Hey,
and
that's just like
views.
Wesley was doing this shit. He was fucking recording the whole thing while he's on. Maybe that's why he wasn't responding so well. I'm like, bro, you're on the podcast. You can
don't
watch that shit later,
Yeah.
bro. Like you're on, and he's recording it on Instagram, and your Instagram deletes that shit after 24 hours. So now you ain't got no fucking copy of it or anything. But you could have been paying it
Hey,
anyway.
we let people be them.
We let y'all be.
Do
man.
you.
Do yourself, man. We love you anyway, man. But holla at us next Sunday around the same time in the afternoon, man, and ride with us, man. All right, later.
Peace.
I'm gonna have to get up and turn that off so y'all kind of still kind of see.